Hey guys, and welcome to day 3 of Robot in 3 Days. We have 2 almost complete robots that we need to go through the process of making actually drive. We did a decent amount of prototyping with both robots yesterday, and it seems like, until we get to the point where they're driving around, we won't really know, but it seems like they're really close to being functional. In case you missed the last couple of intros, we'll go through and introduce our 2 guests that make up our 2 teams. 4 guests that make up our 2 teams that are each building their own robots. Parv, do you want to start?
Yep. Hey, my name is Parv. I was on Team 8393 before. Finishing up third day of Robot in 3 days. Excited.
Yep. I'm Jacob. I'm from 7236.
I'm Spencer. I'm an alumni from 6929 Data Force, and I'm also a mentor and volunteer for many teams.
I'm Miles, also from 6929 Data Force alum.
So we have some 4 really, really talented FTC alumni who are going to start working on their robots. Blue team, you want to start off and kind of give us a brief walkthrough of what your robot looks like and how it's supposed to work?
For sure. So we're on close up here. Yep. Okay. Cool. So we've got a pretty basic but also advanced clawbot at the moment. So we kind of went all in on simplicity and worked from the claw that we made up, and it is what it is. It's a very good claw that has over-center linkages and a lot of error room on a double-sided Viper slide lift that is actually surprisingly stable for what it is. Forward and backwards, very good. We'll see when we start driving.
Yeah.
But super solid. The claw works fantastic. If you saw, I think there's a clip on Twitch of me shaking the robot very aggressively with the cone in it, and that cone is not going anywhere. So we did some wiring just right before the stream so we can get right into it. Wiring is boring. I love wiring, but a lot of people don't. So just did that off stream, and we've got lift tuning.
Yep.
And that's pretty much
I think
it.
that's about
driving.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. Do we want to look at the red team's robot for
Sure.
kind of go over what they've done so far?
Yeah, so we have a 6-wheel drive, 4-motor drivetrain, and it's powered by belt and pulleys, as you can see here. They're all driven, not just the Omni wheels, but also the center wheels as well. So all wheels are all driven and can drive on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're driving, we also have a 2mm rocker. So this helps with turning easily and very quickly. By having the grippy wheel in the center, we can have really good turning radius and have grip with the field at all times. As far as a lift, we have a 2-sided Viper slide lift that goes up, and we can reach up to the high goal. And Miles can talk a little bit about our gearbox and our scoring mechanism.
Definitely. Yeah, so we have a 4-motor gearbox with 4 3.7 motors geared up 7 to 5, so hopefully go pretty fast. And then we have a double reverse 4-bar, which will pick up the cones in the front with our servo intake, and then store them, and then hopefully be able to store on both sides of the robot, but we'll see. We'll have to see that later today.
Yeah, we're trying to go for intaking on both sides, but unfortunately we don't have enough space with our design, but at least we can pick up from our front side of the robot and deliver from either side. So that has a little bit more capability of being able to deliver on either the poles, say if we're stuck between 2 poles, maybe opposing lines score in one, and we want to switch quickly, we can switch to a different pole at any point in time.
Do you want to demo your intake real quick?
Yeah.
Intake, scoring mechanism, deposit, kind of all the same. So if you'll grab that cone.
Yep.
So unlike a traditional horizontal 2-roller intake, we only have the front wheels powered. The back wheels are just freestanding, and that's actually working pretty darn well. Aside from that specific issue, so you've got to be fairly accurate with where you start to intake. I think that's probably where, if you have time for some tuning, that's going to be the issue. We'll probably try to tune out.
Yeah, one way this could also be fixed, if the driven wheel is in the back side and this is tipped back a little bit, that would allow you to actually drive into it instead of coming from up top.
That makes sense.
That's one thing that could be improved with this design.
That's probably a pretty quick change. That might be worth working on today. But it's pretty solid. I'm pretty excited about this robot.
Yeah, it should have pretty simple design, but it should also be good at scoring it easily.
Mm-hmm. So we've got to wire up the lift on this robot. The drivetrain's wired up.
Yep.
The lift is pretty close. It just needs a motor controller.
Yep.
And then we've got to tune that lift as well. It'll probably have a different tuning because it's got 4 motors instead of just 2.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that works out. I think you guys are probably going to blow fuses with it if you just drive around and try to move the lift, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
find out. Yeah.
All right. I think with that, we'll probably get to working on these respective robots. Is all you guys need tuning this lift?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna swap, or we're gonna take some spacers out of here so we have a little bit more wire room.
Okay.
So our wires don't get tangled up and stuff. But then
Okay.
yeah, lift tuning is on the table. But
Okay.
we can also demo our claw right now.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Just
Okay.
yeah. And you will notice I am holding the controller upside down.
You are actually.
So we decided that because the right stick is sprung, so it's closer to what both Parv and I drove in FTC. But claw, drive up, little bam, solid, not going anywhere.
Yeah, we can't go super
Yeah, even if the cone's a little bit off center too, it'll still pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Kind
if
of.
it's a little bit close.
Yeah.
We'll put this like here.
if it's like here, yeah, there.
Yeah, I guess I'll put this in.
I feel like
Yeah,
it
that
worked
works.
better off the robot.
It did. It's also the opening position is not as wide right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
so that makes
is-
sense.
That is probably a large part of why that's not working at the moment.
So we might have to tune that
A little bit of
position a little
tuning
bit, but
needed.
that's very doable.
Yep.
All right, pretty sweet. If you guys will start on those spacers, I will make sure we get you guys another transmitter, and then we can work on probably hooking up our screen capture so we can go through the process of tuning that RoboClaw live. That should be fun.
Good.
I don't think we're going to spend that much time perfecting PID on this lift.
No.
We'll probably are just going to do a PD loop, and it'll probably just be close enough. But that's all it will really need.
Yeah.
Do you already have the spacers you need?
We're doing no spacers.
Okay. Even better. So something on this robot that we did add right before the stream is we added some
Oh, yeah.
zip ties to the chain that acts as the virtual floor bar.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice way to tension that chain, and you can add or subtract kind of as much tension as you need so that you get the right amount of backlash for your setup. That zip tie is right in here. I kind of started talking as they were working on the robot, so not the most ideal move by me.
Yes, yeah, while we're at the camera, would you like us to demonstrate what it's doing?
Some more zip ties.
Sweet. We probably, if we want to lift that, we'll probably want to disconnect all of the motors. So,
From
yeah, we'll probably want to mechanically disconnect it.
Oh, okay.
So we can probably do that in a little while.
I'll mechanically from here usually.
Yeah.
We ran it from just this,
Okay.
but I see what you're saying. Yeah, it'd probably be better.
That would probably be a
There's
more,
resistance there.
yeah. But maybe you want to factor in that resistance. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we've gone both ways, but
Yeah. Do you need some tools? Oh, you got
yeah.
Well,
It's good.
I set them
Sweet.
on the table.
Awesome. So I think the big thing, I noticed this while you were demoing the lift extended. I think the big thing that rigging the other side with string would give you is more stability
Definitely.
in this axis,
Yeah.
which I just hadn't considered. So that does make some sense.
We'll get it driving.
Yep.
And see how much that affects it. I have a feeling we'll end up stringing that side.
Probably.
But we already did one.
Yep.
So
What's one more?
take us 15 minutes.
Do you still need an XT30 extension?
Nope. I
Okay.
actually just used a Y connector, so I Y'd off to the.
All right.
Not
that
FTC
works.
legal, but neither are
I
the
think that
electronics.
technically would be.
No, you can't have anything before
Yeah, you can.
the switch.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there's no
Also
switch.
in here, so.
Yeah, I mean, none of it is FTC legal, so that's fine. Let's see. If you're ready, we'll go ahead and start RoboClaw tuning.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Great.
So I will give you a cable to plug into your RoboClaw. Here's that. Plug it into my computer. And then is it possible to steal that HDMI cable?
Does the RoboClaw need power?
It does need power.
Okay. There we go.
How hard would it be to unplug the motor connection from the RoboClaw?
Not hard.
Okay, that would be awesome. That's probably smart. So this is
There.
a 2x15, so this shouldn't have a problem with 2 motors. It'll actually burst up to 30 amps, so really should be no big deal.
So for anybody who doesn't know what a RoboClaw is,
Yes. So I guess for a step back.
we need an encoder.
Oh, we do need an encoder wire. So we're using an RC system just because it's really quick to get up and running. I think it's very reasonable to go with the Rev Hub on this. Rev Hubs would totally drive both these robots with likely more precision.
Yes.
You can do more automations because they're smarter. But this is pretty much just plug everything in until you get to the point where you need to use an encoder, which is kind of where we're running into a limit.
Yeah, because we're running all the motors off of just PWM motor controllers.
Mhm.
So it is literally just plug in a servo connector and run with it.
So on the RoboClaw, there is an EN1. Are you plugged into M1, the motor 1 ports for your motor power?
Yes.
Okay, so there's an EN1 on the that are labeled as pins on the RoboClaw.
Yep.
You'll plug your yellow and your green into those,
Okay.
and then there is a row of positive, negative.
Does the orientation green on top, yellow on the bottom matter? Yeah.
We may need to swap it. We don't, just don't know what it is right now.
Okay.
That swapping that will just switch the direction the encoder counts.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we'll just have to make sure that when we apply positive voltage to the motor, the encoder counts up.
Yes. And so how we're running this lift is we're running it through a Y connector,
Mhm.
and then with one encoder, because running 2 encoders on a jointed on a synced 2 motor lift is just, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you could there's not much you can do with that extra information, right?
Yeah.
You could run a second PID loop. That's probably not optimal because you could be applying different power to your different motors. That might potentially be better. I don't know. It probably wouldn't be. The other thing is you could read both those sensor both of those pieces of information, but you don't know if one had an issue. It's hard to figure out which one to trust unless it's just not reading at all.
Yep. Okay. Everything should be plugged in.
All right.
We're on EN1 and wait, hold on. Can't get positive and negative swap.
Ooh.
I didn't.
Will you lift your lift just manually?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Let me double check the encoder wiring.
Yep.
Let's try the other motor encoder. I do not know what happens when you reverse polarity to the encoders.
Yeah. Usually that's not.
Oh, it's working now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I just.
Yeah. Should be fine.
So that's running in the correct direction.
Yeah.
So will you go all the way down? We will reset the encoder. And then the motors are not plugged in right now, right?
Yes. That's correct.
Okay. You should be able to plug them in.
Okay. So they should be reversed. One of them should be wiring reversed.
Okay, that's good.
So there we go.
So we should be able to just apply some power.
Yeah. Back through.
It's pulling a lot of power, but it's not going anywhere. I think you might need to unplug one of the motors and see what happens.
Okay. One of them is unplugged.
Okay. So I think you just need to swap the.
Yeah, please.
swap the polarity of the one you unplugged. The one you have plugged in right now is running in the direction we want, where we apply positive voltage and it runs up.
Okay, try that.
Nope.
Okay, I'll swap them. Okay, there we go. That should work. Yeah, but
That's much better. Okay.
our
So-
turn is all funky, but we'll take care of that later.
Now you've got kind of manual control with this slider. We'll go over into position settings. Before we do that, I'm going to stop all the motors, and if you'll just manually move the lift to its maximum position.
Yeah.
We just need to keep note of what the maximum encoder position is. Is that as high as it'll go?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is 830. 6. Max position is 830.
Wait, we're limited by a retraction string with that.
Oh.
That's not good.
Well, we'll
Well,
see if it's enough.
It's high enough.
That's how I know,
Okay,
yeah.
then you're fine. We'll go to 830.
Otherwise, it's not hard to just redo the retraction.
Just so we don't have anything else in there, will you unplug the receiver from the RoboClaw?
Yes.
That way we don't have anything that could be an issue. And is your lift all the way down right now?
Yeah.
Now it is.
Now it is, okay. We'll reset. So we're going to start with some number for the P value. This is kind of the standard way to really quickly get something up and running. We'll start with 5. We'll give that a shot. And then all we'll do is move this slider, and it should be applying some power to get it to run. Okay, it works fine. So, you have max position, min position, dead zone. Maybe I just need way more. Interesting. I'm going to write settings, disconnect, reconnect. Device settings, enable encoder in RC analog mode. I think that was our problem. We'll write settings again, and now we'll try it. We're still not applying any power. That's kind of funny. What's wrong with you? We might just need to give it some velocity. That's oh, I know our problem. We did not set its maximum speed. Its maximum speed is set to 0. That would be our problem. So we'll go back over to PWM settings. We will run the lift up at max speed. So we'll set the max speed to about 1,000 pulses per second. That actually that'll be kind of nice because it'll limit our speed going down as well. We'll go back to a reasonable starting value for P. There it goes. And we've got a lift that actually does work. Honestly,
Seems
that's
looks pretty
really
good
not
to me.
bad. Hold on.
Our retraction is suffering
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the moment.
I'll have to fix that.
Yeah, we're also at a fairly low battery. Let's go ahead and use a motor 1 position, and we're going to scale that graph. And we're going to try to see if we see any wobble.
I think once we have tension on the retraction, it might be a little bit different.
Okay. We're going to bump up. So generally what you do when you go with this method of tuning is you increase the P coefficient until you start to overshoot and go back. So it does do it a little bit on the down, but on up, it's not bad. So we can continue to tune it more aggressive, at which point it will probably be a little bit more overshooty when it goes down, but a little bit better when it goes up. Goodness. Or we can leave it where it is.
So yeah, we
I'm going to try to add a little bit of a D term. I honestly think that's really good.
Yeah, that seems
Yeah, seems pretty good to me.
fine.
I might go a little bit lower. I think that feels a lot better, even though that's a less responsive control loop. It doesn't feel as crazy aggressive on the downstroke.
Yeah.
So we're ending up with about a P of 6 and a D of 1. I'm sure we could spend way more time analyzing this and figuring out a better like ratio, but this works. What's the diameter of the spool and speed of the output RPM/gear ratio? It's a 35.6 millimeter diameter spool, 112 mil circumference, and the speed is 1620 RPM or a 3.71. We've got 2 of those motors.
Hey, you did everything. Are we doing both ports on this? Or do you know a splitter?
So, we've got a 2x30. Yeah, just use
Yeah.
one port. One port's gonna be fine. We can set it up to where both those ports will output to push power to one channel.
Okay.
So if we wanted to, if this was a 2x15 amp roboclock, we would do that, where we would use, and if I was going to go tell somebody to go buy a roboclock for this purpose, I would tell them to buy a 2x15 and bridge the output channels.
Okay.
You have a 2x30, it can handle 30
One
amps
of the
continuous
first
on each channel.
Obviously the one.
You can just run it on one channel, it's fine.
Okay. We'll need to plug one more sport in, so we have 2 into 2.
Oh, sure.
So
If
we got
that
one
makes
more
wiring
so-
simpler, you already have the connector. Go ahead and
Sure,
put
yeah.
it in there.
Okay.
Just plug them both in.
All right.
That's a little bit better anyway. And then we will just solve that in the configuration of the roboclock.
Sounds good.
So
Yeah.
when you guys are ready there, we will get another transmitter.
We need to tune the servo positions.
You need to tune servo
Yeah.
positions. Okay. So we probably will just need to get a servo travel tuner.
Yep.
And we'll fiddle with those.
This
Um,
I need to know.
I think we're good to, let me write settings before we do anything.
Yep.
How's that?
So we have RC, sign magnitude, encoder is enabled,
Spots.
we got a max speed. We can also go through and tune the velocity PID. If we have a velocity PID, so basically how a PID loop will work is you have a target position, you have a current position, and then you are running those numbers through whatever values you've tuned to get a power you need to set to the motor. So the P in a PID loop is just proportional. It'll apply more power the further away from the target it is. And your value there is just pretty much just changing how close to the target position do I get before I start ramping down power. Then there are, the I and D terms, which are more than I think we'll get into today. But if right now we're feeding that position PID loop, motor position and a set point, and then it's setting the target, and then it's setting power sent to the motor. If we wanted to, we could go through and get this a little bit more refined and tune a velocity PID loop. That would get our velocity to be really consistent. And at that point, our position PID loop is, instead of setting motor power, is setting a motor target velocity. So we're kind of stacking both those loops in order to get something that's even more precise. For something that's more controlled than this, or something where that tuning matters more, like an arm, I think that makes more sense. For a lift, it's just not all that important. We're tuning for very, very small amounts of time by refining this control loop. Primarily where we're not using that much time accelerating and decelerating. Primarily what we're doing is just moving that load. We've got a lot of travel time at full speed. So we kind of speed running that. If you want to, you can unplug your battery, and then we will unplug the roboclock from the computer. We need to get another transmitter. Do you have another transmitter with batteries over there? So what channel on your second transmitter are you gonna work on?
I think it would be really cool to do it on the 3-position switch.
Okay.
I wish that we had some weird mixing we could do, because we could do 3-position switch for high positions, and then also control it with the left stick.
Do you want to know how to use the mechanic mixer more? Because we can totally do that.
We can. I'm down to try.
Okay.
What do we want to do?
So basically, we can plug. So channel 5 is your 3-position switch. You can plug channel 5 and channel probably 2 on your sprung joystick into a mechanic mixer, and then you have your primary positions. And then as you introduce another channel, it's gonna scooch that position.
Yeah.
So we're mixing those 2 channels together, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
That seems like it's worth a fun. That's a fun use of a mechanic mixer.
Fun fact: if you
Yes.
spend about 5 times the amount on a transmitter that you can spend on this, you can do that, and it's integrated into the transmitter,
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
which is awesome. But this is such a great radio for
Nice.
the price that it's at. Honestly, can't complain.
So, okay, we're talking about, let's get the lift running on the 3-position switch first. So, what we'll do is you'll plug it into channel 5.
Yep. It's on 5.
Okay. So I'm not sure what the dead zone on channel 5 is off the top of my head. The lift might run to a position.
Okay.
The important thing we want to keep in mind is when we power it on, the lift is all the way down.
Yep.
It might run to halfway. It's full height. That's what I think it's gonna do.
The radio is not bound.
It is not bound. So, oh, it's already plugged in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we're going max height.
Oh, we can bind the radio first.
Yep.
Yeah, we won't be going max height.
All right, and then we have.
So that's a little weird, but
It's a little less aggressive than I think we had it. This is also a fairly dead battery,
yeah.
but that's a very controllable speed.
Something fell.
Oh.
Yeah.
It might be a screw that was supposed to be screwed in. It might be a screw that was just kind of left there. I know, I've done that.
I don't see anything wrong at first glance, so we're gonna leave.
You'll know when it falls apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, whenever I referee, I'll just find screws all over the field. I don't know what they're for. I hope the teams just dropped them in their robot.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's tension that up now. Now it's at the top.
And then we will need.
Yeah.
We'll probably need to tune lift positions at some point
Yes.
to be more precise. It looks like that's about all the. Oh no, because your surgical tuning will stretch. That's pretty sweet. That's a pretty nice way to do that wiring.
It works for sure. Here. Is it 2.5? And we'll probably have to tie more knots in the string.
The lift is single strung right now. We might add it. We might add another string just because it will make the side to side axis more stable. Kind of depends on if we have time. This totally works.
Wait, low key. I'm just gonna do another wrap on the pulley, and we'll stretch the spring out.
Yeah, that's what
Yes. That'll also get you your little bit of extension.
Yep.
So that's sweet. So we're pretty close. This is 830 encoder ticks. So you get about 1 millimeter per tick, which is kind of handy on this ratio motor. You're a little bit shy of like a little bit more than 1 millimeter per tick, but fairly close.
This might be a little bit aggressive for the spring, but whew. Yeah, that's
I
pretty
don't know if that's
aggressive.
gonna work.
Yeah. What if we flip the grid plate over?
Yes.
Yeah,
That'd-
that'll get you.
You can have it to where it's like this. It's loose against that.
I actually like that better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a longer one. So there's so much room right there.
Yeah, you can have that whole thing be a grid plate if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, like a long post.
Yeah.
I think if this was a 7236 robot, you would have that whole thing be a grid plate and then you would sticker bomb it.
Absolutely.
Which we could do.
I'm down.
Okay. I'll find you a bunch of stickers. And then you'll just poke a hole through the sticker when you need the hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna find you a bunch of stickers. And then we can sticker bomb it.
So yeah, this is gonna be our adjustment for our tension. So if we mess up tying the return string and it's too long, well, by 8 mils. This works fantastic, by the way. You don't have to have a massive grid plate like this to do this, but if you just build in 2 rails of 8 mil spaced holes on your, yeah, there we go, on your lift somewhere where you tie your return, it makes life so much easier. If your retraction stretches a little bit, oh, well, unscrew here and put it 2 holes up and you're done, you're good, so.
Oh,
Last stage, yeah.
the other one from
Oh, we have more.
oh.
Oh, you can do that. Yeah, that's probably good. Get away from
I don't need that.
Oh, 2 seconds.
Yes, perfect. Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
I think it's gonna look cool.
I think so too.
I'm actually gonna put a stand off for that.
I don't know if we don't have any gecko wheels on this robot, so the gecko wheel stickers might not make the most sense, but that's fine. You wanted a bumper on the front of your robot, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
I do like compliant wheels as a bumper, even though they're kind of silly.
Yep.
We could also have the more compact style of bumper. Depends on how much like squish you want to take out of it. It's possible that ramming a gecko wheel full speed against the wall might break it.
Or we could do the intake rollers.
Yeah.
Yes,
I kind of like those as bumpers.
that'd be nice. I put those away, so I'll get them out.
Oh.
That also gives you a reason to add channel on those front motors, because it would give you a good place to mount that.
Oh, did you see
Yeah. I didn't want the string to rub on the. Oh, we just want to see if you can get it. Oh, yeah, easily. You can hold it up there if you get one. I'll just turn it.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Okay. So, yes, we set the return at our lowest tension area in the stroke. So now we'll need to use the push out. Yes. If we go down, we should have. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
some guitar shim?
Yep.
Better, I think.
Are we ready to go give Camp 2 back its?
Maybe just.
Sorry?
Are we ready to give Camp 2 back its abilities?
Oh, yes. Yes, we can give you camera 2 again. My bad.
A lot of pressure over here. I mean,
There you go.
We should probably add one more beam there because our return might pop off the thingy.
Because it won't, usually it'll stack on top of itself, so it should be fine. Yeah.
It's a start.
It's there, just plug it off. Yeah. Won't cause. Yeah, that should be fine.
I like it.
I like it too.
Me too.
Do which one?
Oh.
I want to add one more beam here because the string isn't quite centered on that pulley, and it's gonna annoy me if it pops off.
Sticker giveaway / dash eyes. We certainly can do a sticker giveaway. Do you want to set up a sticker giveaway? We'll probably just use Streamlabs. Ugh. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
getting
don't know
there.
if we want to cover that up though. We can put that
It'll work.
It'll work.
somewhere on the back maybe.
Yeah.
Like bolt it to the battery
Oh, yeah.
plate or something. That's like a license plate.
Yeah.
A vanity plate.
Vanity plate. It's real gold
Yeah,
because
true.
it's a PCB. So
That is expensive. Wow.
it's not very much.
Just pretend that it is though.
Yeah, those are super expensive. $10 a piece.
That is pretty
No.
expensive.
They do have real gold.
Yeah, that's why we're on this topic. That's my favorite thing. Every time I see somebody with one, I'm like, did you know that's real gold? We should have that as a little bit like a little print on the backside in the bottom corner.
I can't remember what the spec is and the thickness of it, but it's like on the nanometers scale. It's like 8 atoms thick or something. It's crazy.
That's pretty awesome. So we've got a bunch of random stickers. We'll try to give you like a sticker sheet and some full-size stickers and some transparent background stickers and some gecko wheel stickers. We'll give you a bunch of them for whoever wins our giveaway. We want to try out
If I reverse channel 5, will it switch so down is actually down?
We'll have to probably.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a Servo reverser. The quickest way,
We'll
we'll just change it in code quick. In configuration.
The transmitter upside down. Yeah. Sure.
No. Put the motor wires and then feather wires.
I think so. That'll mean our default position is all the way up. We would just have to start all the way up every time.
It's a lot harder.
So
That.
I will reverse both of them in code, and then I will change the max position to 0 and the min position to -830.
Those motors are toasty.
They've
We did leave it up for a little while, so then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also kept trying to move it,
Yeah.
which asks the motors to stall.
You know, could have probably thought through that a little bit more, but
It's convenient for it to just stay there.
yeah.
But yeah, that is a very fast geared motor. Can you plug your robot back in?
Yeah, I'm applying a sticker.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
smart. Sorry?
The cable bank.
Nah, it's a pretty quick change. We won't have to.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, plug it back in.
Oh, the drive is
Yes.
to the right, and we just come up to this.
I should have warned you. My bad. I knew it was gonna do that.
What's that?
While we're here, I'm gonna bump up the P a little bit. This could be a little more aggressive.
Oh, okay, yeah. Might want to mention that though.
It's a little too aggressive. Well, I'm just gonna go back to 6. We have 2 things setting our position.
Right.
I have a slider, and then there's the receiver.
Let me unplug that. We should probably restart it with the lift all the way down and only the only the computer plugged in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good actually.
Should just
Yeah.
cut power. Okay. And power back on.
I don't think it's gonna jump up this time. Because you don't have anything telling it to.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. The other thing is when you turn on the RoboClaw, when it's plugged in the receiver, the transmitter's channel 5 has got to be in the center.
Yep.
Because that's going to set its center position. Okay, we were going to change the. So we're going to change the direction. Reverse motor 1 relative direction. Stop all. So if I reverse motor 1 relative direction, then we switch the encoder, it'll do the same thing. Because I think it's going to count backwards now. I'm just going to double check. Yeah. So we'll reverse the encoder. It will then count backwards. That means I'll have to start
We can
all the
also
way
just
up.
fold the controller upside down, which I'm fine with, because we're already doing that for one. So
Wait. No, let me try it this way. I'm going to unreverse motor 1. And then I'm going to set the min position to negative 830. Max position to 0.
In position to 30, max position to 0.
That's going to do what I said it was going to happen. We would have to start with the lift all the way up. We just need to do what you said. You were right. We just need to reverse the encoders. So we'll reset this. And then we'll just unplug everything. And then we will just switch these two. Oh, can you plug those into encoder? I can't see.
Yeah. Which
I
one was
already.
on top?
Green was on top, I think.
Okay.
That'll work, right?
We swap.
I'll do one last one. Just to hold this.
Shoop. And then I'll just reverse the motor direction in configuration.
And then we start all the way down.
Start all the way down. Plug it back in. It shouldn't go anywhere. Oh, if the app doesn't freeze. Alright. Task manager. We'll try that again. Connect. Reverse motor 1, relative direction. Now if we have the lift go up. Oh. I think we put the encoder wire back.
Oh, the
way it
same
was.
way?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Reset encoder. So now max position is 0. Min position is negative 830. Okay. Okay.
I think it might be powering into the. No, it's fine. Was it at 8:30?
It's at negative 830.
Okay, yeah.
So it's at 0, negative 830.
Cool.
No. Why isn't my good 8? Oh. That is 700.
Oh, weird. Okay.
That's probably why the motors were so hot. They're stalling. They can't go any further.
Oh.
Wait, what? This is weird. It can physically go further.
Yeah.
Hold on. Negative 830.
They're really hot.
Oh, it says the two of them are pulling how much power. That actually does make sense. Why does it only go to negative 700? Will you try to scooch it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Funny. Okay, we'll try it on the transmitter.
Okay.
Are they like? Oh, they're kind of warm.
Yeah. Okay.
This motor's geared very fast.
Unplug.
Hold on, sorry.
Yeah.
I need to write settings.
We can also swap to 5.2s pretty easily.
Yeah, that might make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we'll unplug. Make sure the transmitter is on and has the switch in the middle.
Yep.
I think it's still off. Oh no. Yeah. Which transmitter is the lift?
That one.
Ah.
Then sit up. Plug it in. Then. What the? Oh wait.
Oh, that's the other transmitter.
Yeah.
Does it work now? It goes in the right direction. It doesn't go all the way up.
No, we'll probably have to swap motors.
I probably just need to increase the P coefficient.
Also doesn't go all the way down.
Cool. It probably just needs more. Yeah, because to go all the way down, you've got to bend your string a lot. You've got to compress the spring.
Yeah.
So we probably just need to tune it a little bit more. We need to bump the P
Yeah.
a decent amount so that it's got power to
That way
move to those two
that's
positions.
fine.
Yeah.
I think on paper you also could add I to influence this, but
Yeah.
I can do weird things on lifts.
You just need B and D, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. We will probably restart it.
Yeah, we
Unplug
can
the
also
receiver again.
we can change the position of this idler too to make it a little bit easier to get all the way down.
That's yeah.
Not well, no, we can't really
Yeah.
do that very much.
No, that's fine. Okay, we'll just do this quick. We'll unplug the battery, unplug the receiver, plug it into power, and then you unplug the battery back into the roboclock.
There should be no space, right?
Yeah, well, it might want an extra motor to just use
Not
like
quite, I think we can make it.
Yeah. That's actually
We'll need one more though.
yeah.
Like, I think that would be good improvement, but it might not work. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, we have to watch. That's yeah.
We might need more battery voltage.
Yeah,
I think that's our problem.
very possible.
Two batteries.
Batteries.
No
Extra
problem.
battery too. We're good to just.
Yeah, you can unplug it. Go on, hunt. One of these batteries has got to be charged. And then can you plug that one into that little charging cart thingy over there? Just make sure there's some 6-volt battery chargers over there. This one's charged.
Oh, that one won't fit in our battery tray.
This one's charged. We're good.
We're ready to go too whenever.
Okay.
We're just gonna do manual and control on the left, so
So it'll be faster.
yeah, Spencer can do it.
Okay.
We actually
The
did
downside is if yours is the one I would really want position control on, because if you leave it down, it's gonna pull 20 amps.
Oh, true.
It could on paper if we had beefier wires and everything, it probably could pull 40 amps if you let it stall.
Can you lower the power on it, or?
We could. We could run through the roboclaw anyway, but we'd be close enough to tuning the PID. I think we probably should just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, our velocity vortex robot that was made of control model.
It's terrifying.
They
Alright,
only
it's
use
gonna-
it once, so.
It's gonna drive.
That's better. Yeah. Still doesn't go all the way up.
Yeah, still needs more. 25.
So this
Oh.
Well, that would explain part of that. It's getting closer.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, it's just it needs a little help when it gets to that.
Alright, we're gonna go a little bit wild.
Okay.
We might just need to have a slower motor.
Yeah. Josh, can we get one more 1100 by 203? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think part of it is that we increase load. Part of it is probably those motors are hot now,
Yeah.
so they can just pull less power.
Wait, Ethan, what was the D value at?
They're pretty darn warm. 1.
We should test
We
it
should
a
try
bit
zero.
before we.
Yeah, we could try 0.
It's not gonna help
Because
your
we change
position.
anything else.
Yeah.
What do you proportional?
80.
Oh.
All right.
It's real
We
high.
start at 6.
Yeah.
There it's sick.
I don't think that's gonna help anything.
I think we just need to switch those motors probably.
Yeah.
They just need to be a little slower. We
Well,
get it a little fast. You're
let's-
good.
Are you sure
let's
it's going
test
to the
it.
right encoder position?
Yes.
Yeah, because when
Yes.
when you bump it up, it
You can push it up and it'll keep trying to go up there.
yeah.
And then it'll hold the target position.
So
It's just when the motors get hot, it will. I didn't write those settings to that RoboClaw,
Oh.
so it's not going to be any different. I mean, you'll have more battery voltage. You can try it.
Yeah, we'll test it before we swap motors. And then while one of us swaps motors, we can tune the claw positions. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
And then I can work on their lift.
that sounds good. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to test it on this Euratio?
Yeah.
And we can see how fast it is?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can feel the heat
Oh, this
radiating
one?
off these motors.
Yeah.
We definitely geared them too fast.
Maybe have this as your.
Good to know.
Sorry.
Oh, I see. You're going to test the whole robot, right?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it's
Oh,
like
the metal.
it will score.
This could be off.
Yes.
Yeah, or you
Okay.
can these. What is it?
Alright, make sure it's in the center position.
Channel 5. Which of you has the second robot?
I don't know.
We have the first
Yeah,
one.
that's fine.
I don't know the drive.
Oh yeah. Do you want to drive? Whatever. No, you go ahead.
So the switch is the
This
claw.
one looks open. There's two.
Yeah, whatever human player put those there.
Yeah.
That is the worst driving.
We might need some straps on the field. Alright.
Not.
Oh.
That doesn't quite.
We need a little bit of. Oh, yeah, we have the score on the middle one.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. The putting a mixer there where you can tune the lift position with the joystick is gonna be real nice.
Oh. So. Yeah, we definitely need to tune this so it works a little better.
It like drives pretty well in the lift it up.
Okay, try it. Lift all the way up and try to knock your robot over. Oh.
Yeah. Definitely possible.
Definitely possible.
Halfway up though.
So I know I saw some implementations of like anti-tip code
Pretty
last
solid.
year.
Yeah.
You totally could add that this year.
Shaping is easy.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So I love the upside down controller. That's so great.
You score. Your lift. Oh, yeah.
Once we have the mixing on the position, you'll be able to just like lower the lift a little bit until it's like the right height and then let go. Really what you're doing is not that bad. It's just kind of funny. The cones kind of aligns the whole robot.
Oh. Well, I think we have.
Our linkage is the funny thing.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I just. Yeah, those server positions are just way off.
They're kind of funny. Alright, cool.
Yeah. I think so. Some practice that could work out really well.
Yeah, that should be a pretty damn good throw. Here, let's try to score on the high one and I'll just like give it a little help. Definitely not.
Oh, drop it from like the top to the
Yeah.
Yeah, you should try to drop it from all the way at the top. This is very good build a robot in 3 days, and that it can only right now score in the middle goal.
Yeah.
Throwback Thursday.
Well, oh, I missed it.
What?
Alright, I'm gonna try and drop it. Our battery voltage is getting low, so it should be.
It probably doesn't help that every time you go to the high position, your motors are stalling.
Yeah. Yeah, the claw position is so weird on the 3-position switch.
Yeah. We can, if we put a travel tuner on it, we can tune out one of those positions basically where it's the same if you do like middle or high.
Okay, yeah, that would be good.
Try the small. Oops. Oh.
Yeah, definitely tuning out one of those positions would be good. I just didn't get it all the way. Our claw is not over centering at the moment, so it's
Need some help.
yeah, mid position would actually be
Yes,
perfect
pretty
for
bad.
that.
Sweet.
Okay. I think we're probably due for that motor swap.
Yeah.
And then
We're-
travel tuning, and then
Those are some pretty hot motors.
yeah.
You just need one or do you need two?
Just
We already
one.
have one. Yeah.
They need 2 total, if that's the one from the wall.
No,
Okay.
we got one from the wall, yeah.
Sweet. Alright, we'll tune this next split.
Burning motor.
Alright.
Cool.
Okay, you're left with radio. We need to code
Yeah.
wire.
Alright.
I'll grab one, okay?
Alright, well we can do the travel tuning in the meantime.
Yeah.
Oh, can we get a travel tuner also?
Sorry?
Can we get a travel tuner?
Can you get 2 travel tuners and scanning lister? Wait, we'll probably need 3 travel tuners. Oh, just one. I don't know anymore. Yeah. 3 travel tuners and a So, the specific encoder wire you need is
Yeah, I think 2 stocks are perfect. Like
Yeah.
turning and driving is so smooth.
Yeah, turning is really easy. So I think with this it kind of works out. Since it's same side, you can kind of lift up as you turn and everything. I think it works well. I think once we get driving down, it'll be pretty fast. Not ideal. Pass through would be so beneficial, but
I think that robot size is like optimal.
Yeah, I think it might be a little bit
Yeah.
wide if you guys are right to mention it. We're like
I think so. It
like
feels
16,
good.
I think you're like more, you're at 15, right?
Yeah, almost
Like
exactly.
14 by
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
I think it's like good.
It seems
14
like
by-
maybe like under 15 square.
Definitely. I say you should aim for 15
Yeah.
at max.
Max,
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's really hard to drive.
Yeah.
Especially these controllers.
Yeah, these controllers, the throw is so long, it is a little bit difficult.
They're good, but dropping
It is really good for prototyping.
tight space.
This is pretty easy setup compared to Red Hot.
Yeah, the setup advantages are just huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool there.
I just want. Alright.
I guess before we start on the tuning, we show this. So you know our motors are hooked up.
That's fine.
We'll show the concept, I guess.
Yeah.
But one way to calculate also the amount of motors that you need to actually run your lift is to use a luggage scale. You just buy this at like Bed Bath & Beyond. You can hook it up to the end of your lift. Normally you'd have your motors not connected to this.
Right.
So you'd want, you know, purely just your lift.
And the reason we want that is because right now, if you just pick up your lift and hold it there, the motors are kind of working to hold that position. We're getting a lower value. If you were, the other way you could do this is you could lift the scale at a constant rate and measure the rate, like measure the force across that.
Yeah.
And as long as you were the same rate that your motors were going to spin, you would get a power reading for your lift.
Yeah, the nice thing about using a luggage scale is it really takes into account the friction and other forces that you can't accommodate for when you're actually just calculating for like the weight on your end effector or the weight of your slide. So by just hooking up to the end of your lift, you can pull it up to your max height, and this will just read force. Obviously, you bring this up all the way, but you just read whatever that max amount of force is to bring it up all the way to the top. So that was 3.9 pounds, but that wasn't all the way up. But yeah, you can just take that force, or in pounds, and you can figure out your spool size, the radius for it, and then from there you can figure out the torque that's required to lift up your lift.
So let's get our
Similar demo.
while we're waiting on our Mecanon, or while we're waiting on our encoder wires, let's
Yeah.
get our Mecanon mixer situation figured out. So let's mount our Mecanon mixer, and then we're gonna plug both these servos into it.
Oh, you're just gonna do
L
one.
Alright.
Sorry.
We're just gonna do one on them. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just gonna power one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's no fun. Let's.
Yeah, it'll work. That's what we're running
We have
with, so.
a Y harness. Let's just mount this Mecanon mixer to the arm.
Oh yeah, we can do a Y. Yeah, that works.
We just need a place to mount it on the.
We need
The slide.
Servo
Okay.
travel
That way we don't have to
direction.
add
It should be
anything.
getting showy.
Will cone clear if it's in the intake? Will it clear that? That's not an awesome place for it.
You
We
can
could
go
put it-
to the side here.
We could put it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, and does it like set position to the one of these
Like right there?
controllers? Or?
Yeah, so the servo travel tuner, whatever the travel
Yeah.
is on the servos, then
So
the RC system will just modulate that
Oh,
to
I see.
do the full travel. So
That's just set min and max.
yeah, so you just set min and max, and then
the other thing
somehow
we'll
we
have to
can
do is
tune
we'll
out
probably
the
have to
position.
get it to the point where we can remove the power or remove the arm from the two servos, so we can find their center points and we can align them. So we can plug in front right and front left. When we apply a steering input, those two will go in the opposite directions. Yeah?
Reverse.
I see. Yep. Because you're on different sides of your robot.
They're facing each other too.
Yep. So we need to go forward. We need to plug, instead of having this plug into the servo, we need to do a male-to-male extension. And then plug it into the forward reverse channel on the Mecanon mixer.
I don't.
Yeah, it's right
Then we'll plug this servo.
Oh, this one.
Oh, I unplugged the intake servo. My bad.
Oh yeah, one thing that we were mentioned too, that's nice with the Viper slides, is that you can easily put a zip tie through the in-between connectors. You can just put and use your, route your wires to that.
That's pretty
Hold
cool.
onto it, so.
I had not considered that. That's neat. So we've got this servo also needs to plug in there. So
Yeah.
we got another one of these.
Nice. Okay. So I think
Here's a battery for this one.
yeah, this just goes in line.
So
So
how do you use
we
it?
should be able to
that?
we should
Let's
be able
see.
to run.
I will wire harness right off after. That's right.
We could just do one too for this. We did that last night.
Yeah, we could.
That'd probably be easier.
It doesn't have much power, but it might be okay. The other thing is when we add a bunch of we were running with the extensions.
Yeah. You're on
Yeah.
the same thing, but
We'll give it a shot, and then if we need to, we can add the other servo.
Yeah, we can.
So we have our encoder wired now. Let's get that wired up. I forgot to check the chat.
Powered on.
It's not.
Oh wait, the server's not plugged in. I think that would make sense.
That'd be the problem.
So this is our end. Wait. No. This just isn't turning the.
Let me get you this.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Flat blade or full Phillips?
It's a Phillips. That should work.
Alright. Now, grab our cable, and we'll do basically the same thing.
So that's gonna be our
Also have
max
to scooch mine
open
out the top.
side. That's our middle.
And then we'll just do the center.
Yeah, I'm gonna just make the center the same as the
Yeah.
fully, and then yeah,
Open and then center's closed.
and then go all the way. And I just want to make you're bumping the stick. That's all the way. So that's back to open again. It's fun.
And just make it fully open again.
Okay, so
So
is
then
this plugged into this?
yeah, so now
Yeah,
it's
it is.
just
Sweet.
up is open,
So
and
then
down
we
wherever
just have
it's
to plug
connected
in
is
this.
closed.
yeah,
Okay,
do it like
cool.
I should be.
Down and closed, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, yeah.
Alright.
I think that's
Then we'll
how
open
I'll do it, yeah.
configuration. We'll connect
Sweet.
it.
That is so solid.
Oh, and also wants to freeze again.
Please.
Which it does. Cool.
I just have to mount this
Thankfully, I
up.
have a key
and I
button
can
for this.
tune it. Yeah. That's awesome. Love that. Never used one of these before, but it's
Oh,
great.
man, that was really weird.
I'll tell you what, let's show that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Connect. General
I'm
settings.
gonna hold it
RC,
right here. I'm not gonna move it.
encoder.
You got the claw in there too.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, was it caught on something?
No, I was just gonna move this other way in case it's not. Yeah, you should be good now.
Okay. So what we just did here is we were tuning our claw positions. So we have this 3-position switch on our transmitter, and the issue we had before is that A, our claw wasn't opening far enough, and then B, the middle position would always be, messing me up trying to figure out which position was what, and then when you have a 3 position, you have a mid position and whatnot. So with the travel tuner, you can adjust one endpoint, the middle point, and then the other endpoint. So what we did is just simply by turning this pot, you can adjust this end position. So
Oh.
that is our up position,
Sounds like me.
and we just tune that all the way back as far as we could go. And then for our mid position, we just tuned our mid position to be the same as our end position. So we kind of just have a 2-position switch now, because our end is the same exact position as our center. So we could tune this one further, but since we have that wacky kind of 360 degree claw deal, then it's just whoop, whoop. So you can, no matter how far you flip the switch, you'll always grab the cone, and flipping it all the way up will always release it. So yeah, we're good there, and then this just goes in line on the servo cable, so we can pop that there and be done with it. This is just kind of a nice way to tune servo positions on an RC system where you don't have tunable code. The other way you can do it, if you have an expensive transmitter, is there are trims for all of the channels, or endpoint adjust, so EPA. You can do it that way, but we don't have EPA for channel 5 on this. So Servo Travel Tuner is a much cheaper option than buying a $500 Futaba transmitter or something like that.
Sorry, that was pretty loud. So it's only about 12 amps, so we can definitely increase the P by a lot. Goodness. Alright, we'll keep going. I might lower our maximum speed to like 1,000 ticks per second. Let's see if that sounds good. It's a little bit jumpy. Oh, we lost our return string.
Yep.
Well,
Can you go a little bit slower?
hey, you fixed the 4-motor lift.
Hey, you know, if the motor wants to go out, it'd be good.
They take 4 motors, but Ethan, it's your job to make sure it doesn't explode.
Boo.
Go build and make some great motors, so you never know.
Oh, it's gonna leave the cover. Yep.
Especially when you drive them like Lucy.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It might need attention a little bit more.
Yeah.
I just not describing it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit further
Okay.
down. We'll go to 70. That's a lot still.
Yeah.
That's probably too much overshoot.
Oh, lost.
Yeah, we lost again.
That's about right. Now we start adding D to compensate for that, right?
I would pull it back a touch.
Okay.
We're not the Thunderbirds out here, like.
the Thunder Chickens, you mean? Thunder Chickens. What is Thunder Chicken's number?
I didn't even know that was a team. So
That's an FRC team. They're a
Okay,
Michigan
that makes
FRC
sense.
team, I think.
Yeah, well.
Thunder Chickens. 217.
Yeah, it's not gonna be detention, but
Okay.
That's
We'll
alright.
go down to 50.
yeah.
Sure.
It's better. Wait, that's very good.
The problem is it's so much faster down.
And then
Would
the
kid-
pressure's heavy.
Throw a little bit of D in there, it's not gonna hurt anything.
I'm at 5 right now. Maybe go to 10.
Yeah, it's
all right. They should include this one.
Too much.
7.
Oh, you see these back?
Oh my.
Oh, no way. The inertia of the mechanism bent the,
It's okay.
Oh no.
the seal plates.
I'll pick it up a little bit.
It's like, I think it's 2.5 millimeters of steel. 3-3 stainless.
Nice.
You know? Okay, I think I think we were better off at like 40p
And then the 5.
and then like 5.
Maybe
Yeah.
do like just bring down the speed a lot.
Yeah. We can limit the speed more. Like we could go to
We'll just
50.
take it off the string.
Well, let's.
What?
Okay,
Take the
let's set our P
string.
at like 80.
Oh.
No, we'll just move it. We'll do.
Yeah,
turn everything
we'll
way
take the
down.
return off.
Way down.
Okay, so our maximum speed up is like 400. So this is just a manual control. Max speed up is like 400 ticks per second. Let's set our max speed to 400.
Might be too much now.
Let's tune our velocity PID.
Yeah.
That way it can reasonably control the speed.
It's a good example of over engineering.
Now the question is, do we want to just take this opportunity to string the other side? What?
I don't think we need it.
Probably not. I think we'll probably get more done with practice.
Yeah. Like it was really stable up top. Cause I was when you were turning it crazy.
That's really loud. We'll go down a little bit further. We're gonna set that to 200. It doesn't seem like it's setting our maximum speed very well. Velocity settings.
Permanent.
Alright, we kind of started from scratch. We're going back, now we're at 10. So that feels more controllable. Do we lose that string again?
Yeah, we keep losing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can try on to, oh, it's caught in the other one now.
We might just have to spend some time on that one.
Yeah.
Might make sense to...
It's caught in the other one. If you
Yeah.
come back down, it'll probably be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Manual.
We can just do manual speed control.
Yeah. So I feel like we need to go down like slow
Yeah.
and up fast.
Yeah. Which is not something that I think they accounted for. Single direction max speed. I'll put in a feature request. Hey guys.
Oh yeah, all these are tied together.
Or
Side colors. Oh,
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
It might be. Try it.
Yeah. Because you guys have that piece of channel bolted to it. Well, let's try to go all the way down on the lift. I'm just gonna stop everything.
Okay.
I wonder if you can fit another wrap around your spool with your return string and then bolt it to one of these. It'll slightly, it's a little bit less of an efficient place to mount the return. But that will give you a lot of adjustability in your position, kind of like they were after. Yeah, I suppose we don't have a ton of time. And I bet you could go probably another couple pulls up for your tension. Because this is at your lowest point, this is probably not the loosest your slide gets.
Yeah, it's pretty consistent with this one.
Okay.
We could try, but it might be a minute.
And then this is a 10 more screw. That might be. We might want to do like a. Yeah, that looks good.
It'll be a little down a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
2 screws stuff on
What?
Yeah.
Nothing.
We just pick
How's your
this
motor
up,
stop
right?
going?
Pretty good.
Good.
Gotta rewire, but
Oh yeah, that sucks.
shouldn't take too long. This is what. This is the. Yeah, this
That's pretty good.
could just kind of. Stay there.
All right, now that's strung right. Let's go back
Out of-
to.
Out of the way. I think.
Yeah, one side.
I'll give
Must
this.
be pulling one side.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, it's definitely pulling one.
Yeah, so I bet your loosest point is probably about halfway up the slide. So yeah, this one gets fairly loose there too. It might be the same thing, where we can get a lot more tension. kind of how FTC goes. You know, you get a solution that looks like it's going to work, and then you have to implement it. It might not be a bad idea to let everything stop holding position for a little while.
Yeah. They're a little warm.
They're getting a little warm.
No, we're
Alright, I think we can leave it on this RoboClaw, but we probably will just I wish we could set max position. That would be cool. Like, it's just a proportional control, but you can just give it a min and max position. Basically just limit switch the encoder version. Because that would be about as good as just an encoder, but with a little bit less of the complexity.
This is the.
Oh, that's where the.
I think the real solution to this is feed forward,
Oh
right?
wait, it connects to the
You could-
slide.
You can account for, basically make it so your motor is going to apply as much additional power up as it needs to.
Okay, well those are easy to put back in.
Yeah, even though limit switch in the bottom would be a
Yeah.
good spot too.
Yeah.
It's a physical frame.
Wait, all this shoots coming in. No, this one's
Alright, let's call it speed control, and
Lift
then
is
just
still
don't all the
stable.
motors down.
Yeah.
We'll probably give you guys, let's see here. So, we'll probably
And
have you guys
that's
also
the
run on
power
2
side.
transmitters,
Right.
and then run your lift on a sprung stick. That will
Okay.
spring back to return.
Sounds good.
So, we will just need to find another receiver, and then a couple more transmitters. Yeah. But for now, let's work on the servo, all the
Sure.
servo situation. So,
Yeah, so we had this one last night. So pick that one up.
yep,
Where's the other? So the other one.
yes, that sounds good. So this is that servo. Let's try to get that.
I hate doing it this way. It sucks.
Oh, we're on channel 4.
Oh, we
You're
need the
okay.
spacer.
Oh, this is a continuous rotation.
But I
for
don't need the
servo.
spacer too.
Oh.
So we just have to reprogram this torque servo,
Okay. That works.
and then we'll do that real quick.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
Yeah, I think
they
CR
weren't showing the motors.
You
It's
can
just a 12
Yeah.
spacer.
Oh, you're saying CR on this is good.
Yeah. Because we use the.
Oh, are these here?
Yes, this is
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
use the other on the second.
Okay.
Yeah, the second controller that has the left. We can also put this servo on it as well.
Yeah,
That would do it.
yeah.
Everyone needs 2
Okay.
right?
That would be a lot
Uh,
simpler.
I didn't have a spacer
Um,
on it.
Oh, it's just you just put it. Okay.
Yeah. I think 212 mil would be the entire shaft.
They'll be taken down a little bit more.
Okay.
Let's fix them if we have time.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll still have to reverse one of these. So we'll still need to mount this guy, but we can, and that shouldn't be a big deal. So basically, your deposit's going to be on this 3-position switch, and you'll either spit it out or intake.
Yep. It's like metal is not moving.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
And then we will stop the motors. I don't know why I left them running. Roll over.
Yeah, there's just not a screw in that slide.
Ah. This is a very current-intensive robot. So you've got servos that have to ask for a lot of currents to hold the block in.
If you stop the servo, does it hold it?
No.
Yeah, so we might want 2 servos or even
Yeah.
other one driven.
If the other one was driven, it would have enough to hold it in probably.
If we can, let's try to just lock this. Let's see, is there an L key here around somewhere?
I have a 2.5 L key.
Yeah, can I borrow it?
Yeah. One sec.
Oh, that's possible. I think you should be able to go into the hub.
Yeah, how would we better get that through?
Oh, I found one. I don't need it.
We could zip tie
Is
to
this-
that even.
have a walk?
Oh yeah, zip tie
on it?
probably
Yeah,
work.
it does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. It's just like
But this works.
moving.
Boom. So now that is locked. We'll go down the left.
We might have a bad motor on our hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is easier to pick up, I think.
Yeah, no, that's not a good motor. Okay.
Oh yeah, that.
It needs a little bit to rotate a little bit into it.
Yeah. So we would either need to power the
It's okay. That's
back roller.
Did you put
a future improvement.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did.
definitely something you could improve. That makes sense.
Hey Josh, can we get another 5.2? This one is a weird issue.
Oh,
We'll see.
we got a wire. Alright. And then let's add one zip tie here just so that doesn't happen again. Are there zip ties hanging around somewhere?
Next to the right.
Oh, here's some. That's a bunch that were cut. Okay.
Yeah, scattered.
So let's see if we can wire up the other virtual 4-bar
Yeah,
servo.
try and, like,
Even if it is
turn that.
continuous. That will give us a lot more power to play with there. And then we'll
There's
just
like a-
hook
there's
up.
like a
I need to. I'll plug in
Yeah,
for the robot again.
That's how
We
you do
will
it. Yeah.
hook up the Robo Claw to just run as a simple, just open loop. So we'll disable the encoder right settings. Or stop. Actually, why don't we set, while we're in here, let's set a current limit of like 15 amps. Okay. Stop all. Sorry.
Yeah, we can just back
Good luck. Okay. How are you guys going over there?
I had to replace this motor, but after
Oh,
that we should
I
be
think
good.
we got some weird.
Okay.
Probably got an R&D special.
Yeah. Somebody's return motor that broke.
Yeah.
That very well could have happened. Yes. Yeah. We did leave it holding position for a while, so we'll try to get him. We'll let him have a break for a little while. Okay. So this is good.
This
I'll
motor's
unplug
chill.
this. We'll just use a servo extension to plug this into the receiver. Oh no, we might want another. Okay, so let's think think through our control scheme. Did we get another receiver as well as another transmitter?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it.
If there is one over there, yeah. Let's see here. There are really not many questions in chat. I guess we just have to talk about Star Wars more, and then everybody will be super engaged.
That'll get people riled up.
Yep. Some more opinions.
Ray was a bad character. Changed my mind.
Ooh, interesting.
No.
Interesting. Did we get another? Oh, we need another receiver. We have the 2 transmitters we need. We just need another receiver. We do need both those though.
Well, that one's not working.
So this one is kind of modified to make this. You've got to buy 2 transmitters and steal the joystick out of one of them,
Oh.
which is not optimal, I think.
Okay.
So, yes. Okay. 5 for 5? Or is that 6?
I don't know.
I don't know, it's a lot.
Too many.
I'm gonna blame the light by my desk for why I can't normally catch things. Okay, so thinking through the control scheme, we've got one driver that drives at least the drivetrain.
Yep.
There we go.
What else can they
When
reasonably
you're-
drive? Probably intake and deposit.
Yeah.
Is Servo.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's this receiver right now is set up as drivetrain, intake and deposit. It also has the rotation of the 4-bar.
Alright.
I think that probably should be on this driver.
There we go.
On the
Probably the second one.
the second one, yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
second one will
Even
have
with
the
The lift.
lift and the 4-bar.
That sounds
Yeah.
good. Maybe even the intake too. I don't know.
Yeah, we can do that. So, how much time do we have?
I think it should just be
Almost
fine
2 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
with this.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we
'cause
can get
I've
this
taken a lot.
4-bar to work on position. I want to give it a shot.
Okay, there we go.
We gotta have one thing that works successfully on position control, right?
That works.
I'm actually gonna try and get spacers for that.
There's a little XT30 errors. I just have to ask for it and then I'll see it magically.
Yeah.
You guys have 2.5 hours left.
2.5 hours until noon?
So 1.
Till 1. Okay.
To what?
Whew.
Yeah, that should be fun.
12 and 8.
Someone
there we
won
go.
the
That's good.
stickers.
It's like
Oh, who won the sticker?
Chessmaster.
Heck yeah. Good for them. So,
27.
instructions are in the chat on how you can claim some stickers, and we'll get some stickers sent over to you.
Okay.
That'll be awesome.
I'm just gonna get the wiring set.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, we need to find the direction.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Just try some stuff out if you do that.
Yeah.
Thanks. We did not change which port the motor was plugged into. Same issue we ran into yesterday. That's yeah. It would have not stopped.
Oh, did you tighten up?
Wait, what?
Did you guys tighten up? Like,
What do you mean tighten?
I saw or we heard like this whole thing was like moving.
Oh.
I don't know if it's like
Okay, so we
Oh.
will
Is it a screw there?
unscrew this. I
Alright.
guess with
We
the
might be able to
LP
do
that I
it.
had a minute ago.
No, there's
No.
we can just add like a brace and leave it here and
Yeah,
just
I
attach
know
it.
that.
That
Yeah,
worked,
both
yeah.
of those screws are.
So then we'll see if we can't.
It's fine.
I think we'll be able to flex this
Run
arm
until
enough
it
to
falls
where
off.
the servo spline won't be engaged with the servo form,
She just did type.
and then we
Yeah.
can reset the position.
Oh, we can actually add like an angle bracket here to here,
Yep.
right? Oh, but I can't.
Then we
access
will
that
plug this back
Yeah.
in. It should run to its center point.
So you grab
I'm gonna plug it into a channel that actually centers. Plug it into 4.
Actually, we should have put
Okay.
our lift.
Rotate this
we
up
should like
until
put it
this
on the
is
other
centered
side
with
where
the servo
where
spline,
these motors are in the back.
and then we'll see if we can
Yeah.
get it to
'Cause, like,
align to a
Because this is
fairly
already loose
reasonable
in our
place.
gravity. I guess those will things would have helped with
There
this.
we go. We'll screw the servo back in,
Very minor.
and we should now have Control.
lift to the
sweet.
channel.
So we've got one position control. That works okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Take it down a little bit more.
Yeah? Yeah, we'll need to go down a little bit more. Let's. Huh?
Trim it.
Oh yeah, we have a travel tuner over here.
No, on the transmitter.
So you've got a driver, right? That driver can drive the robot with the right stick. If that driver also controls the virtual 4-bar position with their left hand, I actually don't mind that.
Might be too much in the tank.
So we can't reasonably do tank without having them buy 2 transmitters and
Oh,
scrapping
that's
one.
right.
Is the problem, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we probably will have to be stuck with arcade drive,
Yeah, arcade's good.
and then
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So then they could have. We might give the intake to the second driver then.
Yeah.
So. That's not bad. Alright. That works. We'll add the other servo if we get a chance this afternoon, or in a little bit. Otherwise, the second servo will just kind of hang out over here.
Do we have the virtual 4-bar on the second driver?
Right now it's on the first driver, but we can switch.
Janky wire management.
Yeah.
That's it.
Push it under the motor.
And then loop it. Yeah, the only thing is with one, we don't have another sprung axis for the lift. And really I want it to be sprung, that way when you go up to a position and let go, it'll stop applying power.
Right. Makes sense.
Really that's nice for when you go down, it'll stop. So we just need one more transmitter that just controls the lift pretty much. We'll make that channel 2. 2.
Oh yeah, we need that.
What transmitter is this bound to? Alright. That works. We'll kind of zip tie this receiver in place for us to go prototype.
Sounds good.
And then we should be able to go give this a test.
Awesome.
I mean, one more zip tie.
One more sometime. They have.
How close are you guys on your...
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty
We
close.
just need to make sure our motors on the RoboClaw are good.
Yeah, I might need to tune that again real quick.
Oh yeah, you got it. Thanks, Shane.
Where's your other
I was gonna say,
controller?
that's not the nicest method. Just a scam, I guess.
Alright, it's
Generally, don't click links in chat. We could
Yeah,
change
so
it. I guess,
they're
did they
going
even
the wrong
post
way.
links?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, we could make it so only our moderators could post links. That would be okay.
Like they put in a URL, but it didn't hyperlink.
Oh, so it probably wouldn't have caught it.
You can ask.
Oh yes. Frank says, a little surprised about the drop center versus Mecanum. Can you recap the rationale for that? I'll let you guys do that.
Yeah, so there's definitely pros and cons to having mechanism versus 6-wheel drop center. 6-wheel drop center is kind of what our team always did. The nice thing about 6-wheel drop center is that it has very good traction with the field. Since it's, you know, we may have omni wheels in the corners, but the center wheel is a rivier wheel. What is wheels called?
The Rhino wheels.
Rhino wheels.
Traction wheels would work.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so there's a traction wheel, Rhino wheel in the center. Allows us to maintain very good traction.
This is
with the
faster
field
than
and
that.
stop easily. With mechanism, you tend to coast a little bit. However, we do lose a little bit of usability.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Although we can stop quickly, we can turn really well as well. But there's definitely pros and
That's
cons
already
to both,
quite a
but we
bit
just
better.
decided
Yeah,
to
I
show,
think this is faster.
you know,
Yeah.
compare
We'll have to
contrast
retune the bed for
mechanisms,
sure.
so,
But I'm gonna.
Alright, I think we're ready to go over to the field and give this a test. How excited? If you want to grab that transmitter, you can grab the robot?
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's kind of reset the field.
Yeah.
This is a pretty quickly resetting game.
Yeah,
I'm a
definitely
big fan.
definitely be easier than last year.
Alright, I think our best bet, since I know how to drive 2.6 or arcade tank, is I'll probably drive the chassis.
Which did,
So you just have the lift on the right stick.
oh, okay, that's right.
So all you'll do is move it up and down.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
We got it. Okay. Or you could have just gone backwards too.
Oh yeah.
Well, we don't know.
We'll try that
Should
next.
clear.
Whew.
Little touchy.
Oh. And then I will just spit it out. We shouldn't need to go down with the lift over it, I don't think.
Yeah. Or just reverse anything.
Oh,
Yeah, try going backwards in this one.
oh,
So it's being caught.
oh,
Maybe not.
oh, okay. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Go. Hey, hey. We've got pass through over here. Oh. Okay, hold on. This is a lot of things. I think I'm excited to hear if your human player can do that. I think the lift needs to go a little bit down. Whew.
Lift is like just at the right height.
I know.
Can I tip a little bit more?
I think you might be able to.
Let's travel tune it. Let's do it. Because it can extend that a little bit further back.
Right.
Okay, let's just grab that quick.
Okay.
You have that little screwdriver?
Yeah.
I have a travel tuner, I just need a little screwdriver.
Also, we only used one because we could put it at the receiver.
Oh yeah, just put it
So,
before.
That's awesome.
So,
Do you wanna?
will you hold this joystick all the way to the right, or all the way to the left? Alright, and then all the way to the left.
You mean right?
Yes.
We could probably
Alright.
drive
That's all I
for
do, yeah.
And then let
a
it at
sec
center.
right now.
That's
while we're waiting.
Yeah.
Where do we want the
Yeah,
center
we
to be?
just do low as like.
Because we could make the center in the middle.
Yeah, that's fine.
We
Yeah,
could
that
also
works.
make it like there.
Like.
No, I think where you had
Yeah,
it.
that's
Works.
Okay.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch the way.
You can try, yeah. Give it a shot.
wait,
Oh, are you guys also not ready?
Just
we,
the lift needs to be tuned.
yeah, we'll have to retune the pit on the left because the encoder counts are different.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But it works great.
I like it. We need some more zip ties to constrain
Yeah, I was
that
trying to
thing.
just get out
Yeah.
the wheel.
Figure it out.
Oh, you ever done arcade before?
Okay. Are both receivers
No,
in the
they're
center?
control.
I'm kind of shocked this actually passes through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
I didn't expect it.
That was our intent. Glad it worked.
Bottom left.
Okay, cool.
Alright. We should mount that at some point. We should mount it at some point. Should be good.
That's alright.
So it might make sense to try to give the second driver the intake. Because you don't have very much to do.
Yeah, all guys is left.
Oh, do I have that thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's on the
we-
switch.
it's this one
I'm just gonna put a bunch out.
here. Yeah.
Might be hard to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of things.
Yeah,
It's
sure
a,
do
it's a
that.
test.
Yeah.
We could go like this.
So you're into this funny thing where robocalls don't have a very powerful VDC. We'll try it. It might not work though.
That's alright. You can always go like this, you know, with controller.
Yeah. So that's channel 5 right now.
Yep.
Let's just see if this works, if this functions correctly. So what we're talking about there is I switched the wrong servo connection, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I did. So servos run on 12 volts, right? A lot of times a motor controller has what's called a BEC, or a battery eliminator circuit. Basically, it's just a voltage regulator that steps down the voltage that's going to the servos. so that you can power your receiver or whatever on a much lower voltage than your main. The VEC on this is not very high. What channel do you want your intake on?
What? I was thinking it's easier just if you like drive back
Yep.
and then turn right.
Oh yeah.
I think
I
so.
don't know if that might be fast.
6. I think it's right.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think I still have that.
That might be better.
Alright. Oh. Now let's see if the servo might cut out.
The only thing I
Oh, yeah.
don't like about that
Is the lift now? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have to redo my endpoint. The center last. Okay. Go all the
I
way
guess
to
for
over.
medium it's good, but for high it might be bad.
yeah.
I also know if it's faster.
Yep, there you go.
I think it's faster than much.
Alright.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Interesting. Does the lift work right now?
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, so unless we add an external VEC, we can't have the servo on driver 2.
That's right.
Turn robo close. So driver 1 gets a lot of duties here. Compare 2 transmitters to the receiver. That doesn't feel like very. That does not feel very good.
That's alright, yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Should be good.
However, wasted the bag.
No. Yeah.
That's what we can do that.
That's like really fast.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Lift still is not working?
Yeah, lift back in.
That's pretty happy with that.
The lift should work.
How fast is it?
I'm gonna I'll probably just have to
How
reset
fast
the
is
robot.
it? This one might be even.
I bet that robocall through an air. Does that work now?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
Oh, what was that? That's stuff. On the cable like this.
Oh, yeah, it's a small issue.
Yeah. Barely. Yeah, we'll do that later.
I don't know if you can quite reach. You need a little more extension. Go all the way over with your 4-bar. Oh, you can get there.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You just need more height. Does the lift have more height?
No, let's max for it.
It's gotta be stuck on something.
Yeah, is that downstream again?
So I'll put that.
I don't know. Is that good?
Oh, now it's back.
Let go of it, maybe? Alright, try to go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just.
It's probably our battery.
I think yeah, it's probably your battery. That's just very quickly geared for how much load you have on the lift.
Yeah, something's weird with the.
Do the medium one.
Please turn it off and reset it.
Try medium mouse.
Yeah.
I don't think you go from the back there.
Oh,
I bet you
There
can.
we go.
No problem.
yeah, we'll need to imitate, I guess. I'm not pretty one.
The chain.
Alright, how are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Do you still need to change the
Yeah, that.
select programming?
Yeah.
Is that all you need to do?
What?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, put it right there.
Yeah.
That's nice. You can keep watching them. We just have a small change to make quick.
I think we can probably go quite a bit more aggressive.
Okay.
Also with whatever it is.
Sweet.
Trevor.
Directly geared mode usually.
Right,
Yes.
to go back. Try to drop it like. Yeah. Try that one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move anything. What am on capacity? Can red write a cup that's on the ground using the intake? I don't think so. Potentially with a differently designed virtual 4-bar you could.
Okay.
Yeah, I think being able to write a cone is going to be really important.
Yeah.
You good?
Good.
Is that it? I think
There's
that's
a
all
little
the
more.
extension.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, we've got another loose screw.
Oh.
We've got multiple actually.
Either way.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Are we still at your workbench? Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, not sorry. Do you have something you're working back to fix?
No, I just need a new battery
Ah, okay.
for that lift.
I had a multimeter over here. Here it is. You can find some batteries and test them. Or I guess you could. I could totally see if this was a competition robot. I would probably Loctite all these screws.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, that's enough.
Go hit the red box side though. Yeah.
Pull 6 amps to hold this position. Whew. I mean, not that bad. 3 amps per motor.
Yeah.
Motor's not watered up.
A little tiny bit warm, but
Switch it out to.
That's your dirty extension.
The extension. You can put a pole in there a little bit.
we're gonna chew up this wire.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's good.
Okay.
Do that all when it's tomorrow.
What's up with the other robot? We switched the motors out, so we're tuning the positions again. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yep, that's
They just look really short one.
Small. That's your dirty extension.
Um,
yeah. That one.
yeah, that works.
That one.
Sure.
I'll do that one. That's probably bad out of battery.
no, it's fine.
It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Just don't screw the connector.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's good.
Interesting.
That's fine. You're right. My bad.
How's that not work?
Oh, we
Because-
only unplugged the rubber.
Yeah.
I see. My bad. Your transmitter's not on at least.
Yeah, mine's on it.
Cool. Alright.
Oh, yeah, brown. I have no drive. Free.
What's that like one between?
I would say let's try to just restart everything. Unplug the battery, put the battery back in. Here's the lid.
Wait, what? Oh, wait.
Probably just strong.
Yeah. Wait, go back.
Are you supposed to have to do?
Yeah. I have the clock.
Give me these two.
Yeah.
Where's yours?
Put them down.
Where's yours?
One is like want to go dog.
Where's the other?
It's really
Let's put them down one column.
But because you well it's gonna be loose.
We'll just do that one.
Like your
I don't know. Let's unplug this here. One at a time.
yeah, so when it goes out, see like it's loose there.
This one's okay.
Maybe just loosen
The right one.
maybe just turn this one down.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
That's the wrong.
Yeah, that's that one.
Can you move? Oh no. It is bound to this trim. Just button.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ah.
Motor system. This thing is well. Let's see.
The motor controllers are for sure getting power because they are the VECs are on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris. I'll go keep going. That's better. Okay, there you go.
So what's the machine? See? Let's go back up to the table. Give us some seconds yet.
The battery wires. A little weird.
You might. Oh, we'll go to your sequel.
Yeah.
Oh, that works too, yeah. Yeah, that's what
Yeah. So the test button doesn't work.
Must have unplug it. Oh, what? What's that? Yeah.
What are you guys up to?
We're making a little addition.
Okay.
So, we're
That
adding
is
the
should be.
V on the front.
Then
So that way it sort of funnels in the.
Okay. Sounds good.
What's up?
Now nothing works.
Both sides.
So
This one's
we
the-
can actually go over here. Hold on.
Oh no, instead of looking at the line.
That's the. I'm just digging into the corner.
What do you think? Or you want to just go straight down?
Oh, it needs to stick up.
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
Is there one? Should be good, right?
And then
That's there.
we did it.
Yeah, right there. That's about where. Yep.
It comes to going outwards. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll line this up here.
Alright, we've got 2 hours. That's not too bad.
No.
Not awful.
Could I borrow your knife, by the way?
Yeah.
Very important. I need to cut a sticker.
Do you want me to move the robot off the cliff?
Fun. Oh, there's only one. That's fine. How about this? We'll just line up.
Huh?
Because
Yeah.
oh, that's right.
Okay.
How do you get this?
No.
Need some more.
over.
Not to flip it over.
Oh.
I'll just go like this. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Might need like use those anal beams they have. The soft over here. Use them up here. Up here.
That'd be good. 500. Probably less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay, so if you're after making, are you using beams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can run a linkage as our second point of support on the beam, and we can adjust our angle that way if we want to.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
can do
mouse?
that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put this one in.
So
Yeah. I really wish we had time because I think that it would be awesome to do a like a flip back active intake for this.
that'd be cool.
Like, obviously for auto you have to have the claw accessible, so having something to like the sections that come down with spinning wheels, even on super speed servos, would be so helpful
That'd be cool.
because you pull it into the claw a little bit. The claw is fantastic, but you know you do have to be on angle. Worst case, you can always just run into the wall. That
Yeah.
absolutely works great
Yep.
on this design, but having just that little bit of an active intake would be great. And the claw has so much error room. That
Yep.
It doesn't really matter if you just put two geckos on it.
Yeah.
Wherever you're.
It'll spin it into the claw, and
Yeah.
then you can kind of align in there.
I'd love to see if we can just rig a couple things up and do kind of a proof of concept with that.
That'd be cool.
If we've got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be flip out. Just,
No, we can just make it fixed
yeah.
for now.
Let's see. If both of these robots work after this round of changes, we might look at doing our kind of ending on a live stream, like an FTC Friday style live stream, where we can kind of go over both the robots. We'll see. If this would, because I think these robots are both really close to running.
Yeah.
We can also do like a 2-minute match too.
We could.
Yeah.
Certainly could.
See how they score.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is kind of nice. You want to put those on? Okay. Just the right length.
You got exactly 15 minutes of driver practice.
Yeah.
Should be good to go.
Oh wait.
Let's make sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
Anything we'll do?
Not really.
What is this?
Yeah.
Channel 2?
Yes. Up and down is channel 2.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Do you want to head back over the field?
Our claw is not working now. So that's definitely
Is that funny?
it's a concern. It was working.
What channel is it on? It's on 5, right?
Oh, it's
Plugged into
it's 6.
Ah,
Right.
that would be the problem. All right. Yay.
There you go.
But,
From the lift.
Round ones.
yeah, watch out.
It has a lot of resistance right now because it's chewing up the foam.
Yep.
It's eating the foam with the gears. That's much nicer.
Yeah,
Okay,
probably
that's a
battery's
robot.
a little bit.
Yes, these are very power hungry robots.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, is it really aiming, you know? You have to be like down here. How high is this? That's like half inch.
Yeah, no, we go right over.
I'll have to check that one.
I'll have to.
I think this one's good.
Yeah, do it how we can.
You have to be like that. Right? That's the making it. Really have to be like. Yeah, that's pretty. That's gonna be tough for teams to do that.
Oh, because you.
Because you're gonna hit the bottom.
Yes,
so.
I wondered about that. So with your V intake,
Yep.
if
Everybody.
it's a when you pull it up, you'll hit the bars of
Yeah.
your V. Your V's almost got to be touching the ground, just about. It's got to
Right.
interact with the very base. Yeah.
Nothing like this.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna hit the ground though.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've got about 50 minutes in that case. Let's try to see what we can do in 50 minutes, and then we will kind of go over both robots in some detail.
Sounds good.
Oh. There we go. Yeah.
Lift it down.
Going all the way down. What's that? Funny. Something. Okay.
It could be.
Yeah.
Let's just try to restart it quick.
Yeah.
There's your main robot.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're getting up. Yeah, no,
I wonder if it's that. Oh. What's it doing? That is funny. Oh, RoboClaws. How I have mixed feelings about you.
We could put a V in
So I wonder if it'll do it if we don't. If the wiring doesn't get stuck.
Yeah.
Is the switch centered? Yeah.
Wait, why did it look so bad?
Huh.
I don't know why the lift went down. I didn't even move it.
Okay, let's try. Why don't we go switch down?
Try to switch down.
Yeah. Nope, that's definitely not right.
Yeah. That did what I thought it
Did.
first switch in the corner.
Yeah.
And then
like
Okay.
the first few.
down. Back in the middle.
Yeah.
High. Down.
Yeah.
Up. Down. I think when it gets too high, it gets like stuff.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
Alright,
work.
we'll try it. Hope and pray it doesn't get caught.
The solution might be better wire management potentially.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were gonna add the mixer so we could have a little bit more control over that.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah,
I can wait. I should probably look.
Yeah, just wait for it.
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be easier if I put the codes like here, so like do the same thing we're doing on the goal.
Oh goodness, that is.
Yeah, we'll go to the middle position.
Start going in the back now.
We'll go to the middle position of the list.
So we'll go middle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
We might need a longer shaft beam to undo that. Get it further away from the list.
How's it going over here?
Going good, yeah. Yeah, the virtual forward's not exactly in the center, so a little bit harder on the back.
Okay.
But we can do the first few.
We can definitely scooch its position around pretty easy.
I don't know if it's the position. Sure. Start from the back again and see if it's.
Could you maybe do? No.
Yeah. So it's good thought.
Oh.
Yeah, right there.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like it works
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think it's once it gets more stable, you know.
Let's just make this longer. Is it longer than this?
Yeah.
Try that
Just
again.
make it like that.
Oh wait, I actually want a longer, even longer one. Okay. That's not a little high.
That's all. Yeah, that's what? Yeah, but this gets more stable as it goes up. Somewhat.
Oh, as you add cones, it gets more stable.
You can't. Maybe not. Should come okay.
You might need to pick it up with your intake.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
That's
That's
done it before.
I don't know if it'd be able to reach down far enough.
If you go on the end and push up. No, with intake.
No,
It probably won't be low enough.
Yeah.
Looks good, dude.
You'll need a
What's an interesting problem?
junction rewriting mechanism.
Cut that to 20. That would only get stuck in other wires.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're pulling a lot of power.
Yeah. The 4-motor lift is not the greatest on power budget. How long has that battery ran?
Oh, pretty good. We've been running for like 5 minutes or so. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It'll last the match.
Barely.
Yeah, it'll last about 3 minutes of idling and waiting for economist. And
Yeah,
then
it should be alright.
a 2-minute match.
Yeah.
I'm glad they don't do that anymore so much.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time.
Have you wait, just like, okay, everybody initialize. Just wait for 5 minutes for things to start.
That was the. One.
Somebody asked in chat if the junction falls, does the team whose cone are any of the points invalidated? And I don't know the answer to that question.
Sounds like a good form question.
Yeah. I think we'd have to look through and reread it. I would have to reread it before I feel like I could give anything close to an idea of an answer.
Like, you probably took some Y off now, too.
Got that little.
Oh yeah, this is a little bit longer battery lead
Yeah.
with the adapter in there. Alright. What's this battery at? It is noticeably warm.
That's how they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
What's the voltage at?
It's at 12.5 volts.
Okay, it's not horrible.
Not bad.
It's not 10.
Feel the fuse case on that battery.
A lot of current.
It's a lot of current. That's a lot of power.
So wire management.
I like the post. We did something similar.
Oh yeah. Just stay back there. What is it? Oh yeah, it's right there.
Solid.
Yeah. Same person.
Yeah, maybe. Does it lift fast?
Yeah, it's really fast.
Do you just like not run at full speed though?
Yeah, he's got it down. I don't know what he tuned it to. Ethan, what speed did you put the motors in?
They should be at full speed.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
Why are you
switched.
slower than we were trying to tune it?
We did, and then we just switched back to like simple control.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
So that's as fast as they can get.
Pretty fast.
It gets
Yep.
caught with this thing.
I think we probably could look at gearing it slower too.
Yeah. One
Um,
probably
or-
fine.
Yeah, you could probably do 1 to 1 on your motors.
Yeah.
We've got 40 minutes. We probably could do that quick.
Yeah. I
But
don't know.
it's a lot.
It is.
Does it run okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
still
does.
running fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
We were just talking
You can do a
about
bit
it,
match of like.
Can I try to drive it?
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
You want to run the left?
Cool. Oh. Oh, I guess that is a front.
I think that's
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
try,
any further?
try backing up and go forward first. Bring the
maybe we
left
can
side.
change like the
Oh, it is.
whatever like to the max width.
Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit more to it.
Actually.
So a little bit more. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of mechanism to control at once for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that.
Oh.
Yeah, lift will come back down.
Might need a little bit more slack in there.
It's got enough weight on it. We can.
We might need to tie this one out like way far away too.
You go switch.
Yeah.
I'm getting decent at the driving part.
Yeah, let's try to slow down again.
I definitely think we should work on changing the gearing a little bit. I think it ended up a little bit heavier than we calculated probably.
Yeah.
We've also got a lot of power transmission between.
Oh yeah. So it's fine.
I bet if I
Alright. I think it might be the.
The wire.
Nah. The turn string is fine.
Okay.
And there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Or we can change it a little bit.
Yeah. We can go
1 to 1 on those.
we can do 1 to 1 on the sprockets and that'll be a probably more reasonable gearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all it's got.
It's got no power.
But I do like the 6-wheel drive, like it's fun
It's
to
not
drive.
bad, but the size of it, having a 15-inch rear is not bad.
Yeah.
Someone in chat earlier was asking the rationale between going 6-wheel drive over mechanical.
Yeah, I think we talked about it a little bit when they asked.
Yeah, one thing I guess I didn't mention was
Okay, yeah, that
defense.
should work.
If someone's trying to play defense on you, you're not going to move as easily as with Mechan. This Mechan, you can easily slide it. But with 6-wheel, you'll have no problem moving. You can also play defense if you wanted to.
Do they keep doing the weird thing?
Yeah.
Huh.
And now my stuff isn't working.
Okay, I guess.
Why is it? Wait, how did you?
some like cross signal stuff going on.
All right. Well, we can certainly go see if we can't change this lift gearing a little bit. Also give these motors a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Let them cool off. All right. Let's give that a shot.
It feels better again.
Yeah.
We tried the macadam test with the knife.
Yeah.
What was that with? Sort of equalizer.
Yeah.
We should unplug the whip.
Or just put it down.
Okay, well, I need to turn it off.
Oh, right.
So how many hours is the support for these motors?
Huh?
Just
How many hours
unplug the
is
control.
I'll probably.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Like 120 or something?
Do we have one?
What?
I don't even know anymore.
Oh, I don't know if there are any more 14 tooth sprockets.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with plugging the roboclaw in.
75. Yep.
So,
So the we just had the issue again where the controller stopped working, but then we unplugged the roboclaw.
Yes, I'll grab one. We've got some aluminum ones. We'll just try aluminum.
So
oh, we need to actually.
Yep.
Is the roboclaw powered off the splitter from the battery? I'm wondering if we could power it off of the block, if that would make
any difference, and it will like jitter sometimes with input
Seems
from
got
this
twisted a little
controller.
bit. I think one of those.
So
I'm sure you I don't know what's going on right now. Problem.
Yeah. Okay.
You plug the roboclaw in right now. The game's not
maybe
Yeah, definitely got some heat over this. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to I definitely don't like having a bunch of ground stuff going on here.
so if we just get an XT, so the roboclaw is a completely separate system. It's
Oh, yeah.
just connected to the battery through a wire. So if we connect it to through the XT30 splitter, then that'll probably be a nicer solution than having a Y splitter.
totally different receiver too.
So need a few more
So
links.
the only thing it's
Yeah, I'll probably need one more.
Yeah.
One there.
which
I'm
everything
gonna go
else
for
is
the-
just the
Okay, I would say what we should probably figure out is common ground between the two systems. Technically, yes, we have the
Alright, well, let's make a couple hubs.
ground through
Yeah.
the battery.
Yeah.
It should work.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Oh, yeah, this hub is also got one. So we'll need to tighten some screws here.
Okay.
Okay. See if that helps.
yeah.
Kind of running all this stuff. This hodgepodge is crazy. So.
Yeah.
But can't tell me why that wouldn't work.
That would be great.
That was my
Y4 motors on slides. The hope was to be able to have this be faster, even though the mechanism is a lot heavier. Part of it is because chat said to. I think that's sort of the reason that was overall decided. I think we could have geared it more reasonably and had two motors. We probably had a better experience.
Well, plus we're not even. We have 4 motors left, so might as well use it on the left. You know?
That's very true.
Unless
Yeah.
you want a 6 motor drive or H drive or something like that.
Slower,
Yeah.
but actually it'd be faster.
That's true.
What?
Slower might be faster.
Like going back, I think turning is faster.
Oh,
honestly. Yeah. It's just we have a weird ground loop where we have to power the main and then the roboclaw.
Oh, funky. Electronics.
There's one.
I was. Oh yeah.
And we can drive like full speed and do that too.
See, I had a chain tool yesterday.
That would be turning.
Yeah, I
not
think
stopping.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then there's that
yep. Go down. It's still got a cut on that, even with the giant beam.
It wouldn't be robot in 3 days if you weren't working until the last minute, right?
Yep.
Maybe tune that up.
You're in a competition robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
So it's a little
yeah.
closer. Was it kind of hard to put the staff up right? But yeah, you can totally use the bottom of the bot as one indicator, so it's very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems really good.
So you can completely de-score the red one.
We don't have proportional lift control.
That's a
we
minor
have
penalty.
positional.
Just grab the bottom. Yeah, so just grab the bottom and beat it.
Is that a minor penalty?
Yeah, that's for each one. So it's like wait for minor penalty.
Yeah.
Can we get a video?
100
Can we get a
points.
camera on that for the-
Yeah, just put it back.
Oh, do this one? Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I might go from the other side.
Oh, that's so great.
Oh, is it steel?
Yes,
Good job.
21 their steel. They're BT.
That's nice.
The shaft on the motor.
Stack them all and then put them on.
So much
Oh, wait, yeah.
speed out of this.
I bet we can do like maybe like a 4 or a 5.
That's totally good.
Can we do that? At least on the low.
We are in 1-1.
We might just go flying and put the lid up.
This is a lesson
Yo.
in gear with a little bit slower there.
Yeah.
That's your peak power. Peak power is not very sustainable.
We could put the claw on the controller.
Yeah, honestly, it might be easier. Probably not.
Well, no, yeah, because then
I don't know why.
It'd be sustainable for a match.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not there.
Yeah, that's true. I think that this version will probably be sustainable for a match.
Yeah.
With this gearing. I bet it'll be faster with this gearing. I bet when you add up these, like, you know, you got 3 power transitions, really. You got gears. You got 4 if you count the gearbox, but you get a lot of power transition between, like, your rotation and then your linear. So there's probably a decent amount of an efficiency stack up here that we do not take into account.
There's always friction too with the bearings and
Mhm.
and any of the slides even too.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, it is. But,
anything else we want?
You can just wait until we.
You can't run
Like an hour and a half.
well, we're gonna try to stop at noon and run the stream. We have 30 minutes.
well, we can get our wires cut. No, we won't. Okay.
Does chat have any good insights? Or questions?
Yeah, I'm just reading through them. It's red. Can you write it on the front foot? Looks like it's getting low on a. Oh yeah, so that was. Right. Yeah, we might want to make it. I think he's just lifting off the ground. I guess. Right cone. Yeah. What do you mean? We might be able to lift it up. We haven't tried that yet. Alright, did Dad go pick it up?
I'm gonna tune that travel a little bit better.
I think he means like if it's like tipped over, bring it back up.
You have the Servo travel tuner screwdriver.
Yes. thankfully our center distance worked out similarly as well.
It's good. Yeah, pretty good tension.
Yep. Not quite as good as it was last time, but still pretty solid.
Yeah, as long as they don't touch.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you might hear them a little bit on the
Yeah.
chain, so we might still want to add a tensioner, but for now at least it'll be fine. I don't know. Huh? How do you feel about instead of eating on stream, how do you feel if we waited until like 1 and then we just go get lunch somewhere? I think that'd be fun. Okay, now we just gotta make one more longer length.
Need to feature more
I have a chain tool. I got the chain.
Okay.
Here it is. Do you guys remember when your flights are this happening?
4:40 and 6.
Okay, so you really need to be there by
It's like 4 probably.
No.
And then when she
Oh,
comes
well,
back,
it's there.
Play 3.
We'll shoot for 3, so we have an hour. Okay, we might try to. We talked about instead of trying to eat on the stream, just try to go lunch somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. Is there somewhere we could go that you guys could eat?
just
Well,
in what you
well,
thought.
but
Okay.
you guys just
Okay.
you guys.
I doubt a lot of these guys would want to.
Okay.
We can figure that out. But we would have to. Okay. I'm good. Couldn't wait. Do anything for you there?
No, it's all good.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Hey.
No, it's just easier usually.
Yeah.
You know, food.
That makes
Nothing against you guys, but
that's the reason for that. Cool. I haven't been watching. How's that robot doing?
It's doing really good.
Doing really good?
Yeah.
pretty solid.
So the other thing you can do is you don't necessarily have to break the and reconstruct the chain off the robot. Depends on how much room you have. Sometimes you can put the chains back together like between the two sockets. Definitely on like drivetrains and virtual 4 bars you can. But most of the time it's easier to break it and put it back together off the robot and then just take the bolts off and put them back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there also was a vote in chat for the 4 motor slide. It may be a little overkill. We definitely go through battery research though.
So with how unstable like the routine's body is, like when the lift is all the way up,
Yep.
what happens if like red team runs into them and knocks them over?
That ends up being a referee call. So
Yeah, it's up to the
the
referee.
penalty, I think, is it 1 or 2 major penalties?
It's two. It depends on the call, but yeah, it's usually I think 2 major penalties.
Yeah, if
possibly a yellow card.
If the referee determines it's their fault, I think it's 1 or 2 major penalties, and maybe a yellow card.
So yeah, it's one of those rules that's like totally up to them.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Like, you might, as a referee, say, well, blue team's robot was unstable because the lift was so high. They should have been able to take that little bit of a connection. Like they should be able to withstand a little bit of defensive play. So you could reasonably say it was not Red's fault if they were to knock Blue's robot over. Now, I think I would have a hard time telling you for sure what I would call in the moment, but that's probably where I would go as well. I would say most likely. Even if it was some intentional defense, like if your robot is really unstable, it's the same thing like if you bump a robot and their drivetrain wasn't super solid and you end up bending apart or breaking apart, you may say, well, that robot really should have been able to sustain that kind of contact. I dropped a screw and I've been trying to get it for like a minute. Come on. I got it. That's what you do when you lose your guitar pick in your acoustic guitar, so I figured it's the same thing, right? You just turn it upside down and shake it.
Well, I thought the consensus was you just break the acoustic guitar and get
Yeah, that's it. Who needs one, you know? I agree. Unless you buy a hollow body electric guitar, then you could be in the same boat. Alright, now I have a more reasonable gear ratio.
Yeah, that is.
Yep, that's it. That's a lot nicer.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
That's a lot nicer. It's still pretty darn fast. Yeah. You can grab that transmitter. This is a heavy robot.
It is. Do you have a scale?
Yeah, well, we have like a shipping scale. There you go. Gear ratio. Okay, freaking test covers.
Oh, we can't.
It sounds like there's something kind of funny. Yeah. There's something funny on your left rear wheel. Oh, this.
Well, yeah,
that would do it. Is there a? Oh,
well, there's
this that.
and the bearing.
Oh, the bearings.
one?
No, here it is. It's right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got caught in the wire. Me when I was bearing, and it's fine.
So yeah, one thing we didn't intend on doing, but we just realized we can do it with the gecko wheels. We can drive up and ride the cone.
pretty solid size.
So if a cone falls over, we can still pick it up with this intake.
I definitely think smaller.
Smaller would be
Can we do it again?
But
Maybe over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's actually kind of hard to knock over this one. Doing the full one.
What's your robot? Which transmitter drives your robot?
Is that better? Spot there.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cone is tipped over. This intake actually can pick it up with the gecko wheels. Just intaking and driving back.
Nice.
Yeah,
New torque wrench invented.
Yeah, there you go.
I just have to spin the FTC, okay? That wasn't on camera, right?
Try that again, Sal.
Not recommended.
I'll take it.
great.
That's actually works really well.
The only thing is the switch for the claws hard to reach,
Yeah, that's true.
but it's not that bad.
This is hilarious. This is
You wanna score one?
yeah.
Grab that.
Okay.
And then
We picked a horrible time to introduce a game that's centered around cones, based on literally just the corn kid on TikTok. Every time I hear it. Oh, I can use it. LOL. I'm really not used to this again.
I was figuring you'd keep the claw open.
Yeah, that's what I should do.
I thought I was claw. I understand.
It's really counterintuitive to be able to move a position and not have it do anything.
Yeah.
So this, as far as I know, is illegal. If I'm blue.
Illegal?
It is legal, I believe. You're like, please do it.
Oh, you know what you can do?
Huh?
Go and grab the bottle of this stack.
Oh, we're gonna do that again. Okay.
Just because it's fun.
Can we score it? Oh goodness.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Okay.
Put it on the mid one.
Okay. Good thought. Oh.
Yeah, we could do low.
We pushed our luck. Let's try to do our own.
Oh, it did a weird thing. There we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
I thought I was a lift for some reason. Oh, that's great. That's sweet. Alright. Alright. Well, no, I did not see that.
Yeah, so it's tipped over.
Okay.
I'm not doing the lid.
So,
It's tipped over.
yeah.
Just line up with it. I guess
Okay.
the intake's just low enough to where I can pick it up.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That worked one time.
It's directly lined up.
Let's just restart it.
Yeah, I think restart it.
In dry back.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. It was on it.
You can do it.
Here, I'll try it.
Alright.
Didn't intend that, but
And powering left.
Sweet. Alright. I say we've got about 15 minutes before we will call the building and we'll do an overview. Let's take like 5 minutes to see if we can't pretty up these robots maybe. At least I know there are some wires that don't need to be on this robot. And then let's reset the field and we'll play a match with hopefully some new batteries and see who can score more points.
Sounds great.
We'll probably do 2 minutes, so no autonomous or anything, and we'll probably just go for, unless you guys are really excited about the idea of circuits. I don't see a lot of those being scored.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, I
not
don't see why not.
in our robot in 3 days, Matt. Well, however it ends up.
However it ends
we'll
up.
feel
If you score some circuits, you'll score some circuits.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds awesome. And then while we're doing that, if we have a couple people who can try to clear off those
Yeah,
tables,
you have to
we'll
like
use those for show after this is over. And then,
I think this was an automation because
Yeah.
yeah, let's give it a shot. So we'll remove the wire that isn't doing anything on this.
alright.
Yeah, that's pro.
I bet Luke and Josh can. But if you don't have anything else to do, sure. with your robot?
No, we're
In the
good.
last couple minutes? Okay, well then, I suppose you guys can spend, 3 or 4 minutes practicing. And then we'll find 2 pre-charged batteries and we will reset the game.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll place the code as well.
When that works.
At least that one. Great time for a raffle for some bevel gears? I think so. You want to raffle a couple of gears? Let's do it. Let's do 2 mic gears. Yeah, do a set right here. And we'll of course send you some series.
I wanna.
I lost all of my. Oh yeah, that might be making a call.
No, it definitely is. But I don't think we need those. Because it's like catching on that and then following. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah. I would say we need Yeah, we definitely bring it down. Alright, let's give it a stop.
Maybe we should just. Is it, can we choose this one?
No.
Oh, you want to
Oh, yeah.
Probably channel 3.
Yeah.
The unstrung stick.
Yeah.
The only thing is you just have to make sure when you power it on that you're slightly above the timer mark on that stick. Okay, let's see if we can still open.
Probably need to.
We probably did need to, so that's
So it'd be on this there.
So just run it all the way. All the way
Yeah.
up.
I need to feel half and
And then all the way down.
if there's a 2.5 LP or that short 2.5, like the screwdriver side, I'll make that. Yeah, it's that right there. This was. So what we'll do is we will just take this servo off this side and just leave it up. And the snips.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But also helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull this off.
We'll probably just leave that on. It doesn't need to come off. I'll just bolt that into this
Oh,
to
okay.
this side. Viking St. J, just try to do just exclamation mark miter and make sure you're entered in the chat. I don't know if you can type after the keyword and if it'll still catch you. It shouldn't fall off or anything.
Yeah. I'm just seeing how close this is here. Definitely bends a little more. That's right.
Oh yeah, I definitely did.
Maybe just every time it hits it, it just keeps hitting
Or upside down
down a little bit. So it might need a little more structure, but works for this.
And then, Miles, can you find some zip ties?
Yeah.
So we can replace these.
Yeah, it's probably good.
Unless Josh knows where some. Thanks.
Robot in 15 hours.
Guess we could throw this just back on, right?
That's what I was thinking.
And it just
We
fits,
don't
you
need
know?
it. We don't need it at all.
Yeah. Or you think it'd be, oh yeah, even with just that.
Yeah.
Maybe just a play in the back even. Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah. Works for me. That was my initial thought. I was like, well,
Might actually help me out because it has less resistance on it.
yeah, I'll push the other servo.
Yeah. I can hold that.
Yeah, if you'll hold it centered.
Yeah.
Do you have the transmitter for it? I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
it's
that.
like Yeah.
Perfect.
Pretty close.
Huh?
It's pretty close.
Yeah, I think that's about where we had it. We might have to adjust the position a little bit, but. This architecture with like 30 hours could be solid.
Yeah.
Could be like real good.
I'm happy how it turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Luke, the red ball end, 3 mil. Thank you. I think everybody would be disappointed in me if I didn't put the servo back on this side.
Probably a little bit.
A little bit. He didn't have it plugged in anyway.
I know. We'll pretend.
We'll pretend.
No one will know.
No one will know. Wait. Okay.
Put a sticker over it.
Yeah, perfect. We'll put a sticker over it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Duh.
Oops.
Okay, and then I think you sort of knew how you're wiring.
Yeah, Miles gonna be the wire for this.
What's that?
Yeah, Miles gonna be the wire.
Okay, will you
Miles,
redo
put
this
this
with
back how
wiring?
you just. Put that back how you had it. I think you had this to the little thing. That one there. Okay.
We've got 3 minutes. I think we're good. It's good. Oh.
You guys are
Yeah, you actually don't
And
technically.
this one motor probably put it back.
Motor still doesn't need it.
True.
Looks like you also probably trim your drivetrain a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It tries to run sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. You've only got 16 to check.
Those would be good.
Nope.
It's not out of
Yeah.
any of the. I have no idea what this means.
There's no other sensors. So put that on.
Must be from the other robot.
I
Or
guess.
from the port.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we lost one.
I
Yeah.
don't know. There it is.
Well, I don't know where it came from.
It's me.
Yeah.
False alarm. Yes. If you want to, I think up batteries. If you want to reset the field,
Yep.
I will. We
Those
can
are
do a.
batteries.
We can do a map,
Wow, I think this one's the
and
drive.
then we'll do our end show.
I got the drive. Oh, just.
I'm gonna grab a 2.5. I'm gonna tighten all of the slides. Yeah. Get the L handle if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, I might need it.
Gonna do that. Oh, this is not the right transmitter.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Five is with gold in. Just show it out.
Okay.
Oh, this one.
That's fine.
There's the that I just doesn't work.
Ah. We don't need more servo power. We need more input power. I bet that other servo is fine.
Oh, really?
Yep. We just don't have enough.
Oh, what's it at right now?
We just don't have enough BEC power. Yeah, let's try to swap the battery and see if that fixes our problem. We may have drowned this one. Yeah, I have one over here. Do you have that XC30 wire harness you were using from earlier?
Yeah.
Just unscrew it.
Yeah, I should get threaded wrong.
That is.
That's just the slide. And that's just 'cause it's not powered. So, yeah. That's okay.
That's fine.
Let's reset the
code is pretty
We were asking too much of the VPC and the motor controllers. So now we aren't asking for them anymore.
Okay.
Should be a lot better.
Yeah, it's the drive. Oh,
Alright, so let's do a 2-minute teleop match, I think. We'll start with the auto cones. Looks like you guys already have that taken care of. Alright. Oh. Do you guys want a new battery as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll let you plug it in. And then if I remember correctly, you guys either start entirely within this tile or entirely within
Oh yeah, I
that
won't
tile.
even power it.
End of auto would not be there though.
Yeah, but you don't have auto yet. So you have to be entirely inside this
Yeah.
tile and then touching the wall.
Was it over?
Yeah.
Almost got it. That's close.
That's good enough. You also could be in this tile. You got these two.
And where do you drive from? Do you drive
You'll drive from behind your human player station.
Oh,
And then your human player stands in the middle of the driver's box.
Oh.
So we need 2 people, probably Josh and one other person. If anybody else has,
Yeah.
I can driver. I'll human player and timekeep. That's not too bad. So yeah, just human player. The only rule for human player is don't put the cone in while the robot's in the loading zone. I don't remember what it's called this year. Something.
Can the code be like pierced and like on the tape?
It can definitely be on the tape. I think it has to be completely within inside the boundary of the tape. Oh yeah, you guys there.
That's really bad.
Oh, the signal we're still using, right?
I don't know where else to go with that.
Okay, 2 of these are signals. Now we got the same number of cones. Not that I think you'll score all of them. Alright, that's not an 18-inch. There we go. Okay, is everybody ready?
So?
We'll start a 2-minute match in 3, 2, 1, go.
You can place it.
Get out of the, yeah. Is that where you want to be against the wall? 145. You went all the way to the left?
Yeah, I'll look at that.
A minute 30. One minute 15. One out of 6.
Or cable.
Oh.
Oh,
That is, yeah, very nice.
There you go. Go. 45 seconds. 5 seconds until end game. 30 seconds. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7,
someone more.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What happened to your nuts fell out halfway? I don't know.
Alright, what happened?
Okay. Screws kept coming out.
What happened to you guys?
The string fell off.
String.
Oh, the string fell off.
That was
I only have one.
How many was that?
Yeah, it just like goes like.
Oh, because they all got tangled.
Is that the song
Yeah, some more string tension could be nice. Do you wanna fix your robot and then try for one more?
Sure.
I don't see a lot of diversity in the number of goals you guys.
Yeah, nobody went for the circuits.
See, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's what the alliance partners
3,
do.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 and 7. So honestly pretty close for having one robot break.
Yeah. I think both
Both robots
are wired cut.
Oh yeah, I just fixed it.
Yeah, we didn't interfere with it, you know.
Oh.
True. Good point.
Burn.
Didn't like 50-40 do something like that, I think?
Yes, in Velocity Vortex. That's a throwback. They reached into their robot to grab a penalty, or to grab a particle that was stuck.
Yeah, I think it was legal then too.
They definitely got a major and a yellow card, but a major and a yellow. So it was the other alliance's particle that was stuck in their robot. They were going to get a minor penalty every 5 seconds. A major penalty is only like, I think it's 8 minor penalties that year. So they ate the major and came out ahead.
Big win.
I don't think we can recommend that.
No.
Did your battery last the whole match?
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was solid.
We'll see if it can last 2 matches.
We'll see.
I think we'll have you fix it and then we'll do one more 2-minute match.
Alright.
And then we will call it and then talk to everybody about our robots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I just forget pulling down?
No.
Oh, and I just kept putting it in the wrong places.
Yeah.
The person is like.
Yeah, because I put it like here.
Yeah, actually you can put it all the way to the right.
All the way to the right.
Yeah, because then I want to drive cycle here
Okay.
so that I can go turn around and see what kind of place.
Oh,
I don't have to
okay.
look through the robot.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
There's no strategy over here. Are you guys gonna go for a circuit this time?
I think so. Try. Yeah. What's
Are there
Circuit.
points for owning goals as well?
There are points for owning goals. I think it's 2 points each if you own
so
it.
what we can do?
So
Oh, we should
You
you
have-
tap on the junction.
Right.
Should we count endgame?
You want to try a circuit?
you don't have a cap, right?
Oh, man, I tap on like score on
Oh.
the junction to like get the points for like the highest.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so we can
Yeah, there's a bonus.
we might score this one. So on the junctions you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 points each. If you
Someone
own
said
the
that's 5.
Oh.
The highest is
maybe it's 5.
I think
Maybe it is 5 then. We'll double check. We'll count the numbers. And I believe it's 2 points if you own a junction, and then 20 points if you complete the circuit.
Yeah. So the easiest one is going straight down the middle, right?
Yes.
we said to do. So which ones do that one, that one.
So we would try
Oh,
to do is go this one, that one, that one, that one, and that would be one, right?
I think you're doing it 4, 1, 2, 3.
Wait, can you just? No.
Wait, Ethan,
Yeah.
for junction, can you do that one instead of these 3? Or does
No,
it
it has to be one of these 3.
Oh, okay. So the name we're looking at is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
7.
Hard to go.
Yeah, that's 2 points.
7 is all they scored last time. The other thing is both alliances, if they're in sort of strat, need this ground terminal, which would be fun. What time is it?
12.
Okay, that's fine.
Everyone's just rushed to that one.
I do like the level of strategy with the circuits and with owning junctions and all that stuff with this game. It's very fun.
Yeah. So you get an extra 2 points if you own a junction.
I believe, right?
30.
3.
So basically, you take 30 points from them and you get 3 points.
And then having the highest one is.
There's no higher.
Oh, okay.
Just like the higher one on the highest one on
Oh,
the
right,
junction.
right.
Or the cap.
So it might be worth it to just
Tap on these. It just what's that place is placed on red top of the engine.
start our first cycle be 2 of the junctions at least.
Yeah, let's fucking get it.
solve.
I just see
No,
one
it's
there,
fine.
one there, one there.
Like
And then 2, 4, and 5.
like these three?
Or at least like these 3.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That'll be easy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll tell you. I'm pulling up the scoring sheets.
Alright.
I'll tell you some points.
That'll be
Yeah, that's a little bit.
So in Teliop, a cone scored in the terminal is 1. I skipped 1. So a cone in the terminal is 1, and then 2 on the ground junction, 3 on the low junction, 4 on the medium junction, 5 on the high.
Okay.
Yep, you're right. Parking in the terminal in endgame is 2 points. If you own a cone, it's 3. If you own a junction with a cone, it's 3 points. If you complete a circuit, it's 20 points.
Okay.
Owning a junction with a beacon is worth 10 points, but you don't have any beacons, so that's fine.
Okay, you can do it in 1.
Yeah, you're right. Your loose is in here.
Yes.
I think it's better to
Yeah.
do one of
Nice.
at least like
Right there.
Yeah,
it,
both get
it
loose.
doesn't matter.
we can do like those 4.
Again, it's not bad.
Yeah,
for that
yeah,
concept,
let's do
but
this 4 and then just keep going.
Yeah.
Can you put up like 2 more?
Yeah, can you open it now?
Should we just try the junction thing? Or a circle? We already have those 2. That. We see that.
So circuit's worth 4 cones on the high pole.
No, that's not for circuit. That's if we're doing like 10 cycles.
If we get like control of all those, that's plus like 3. Like that's
Yeah.
that's like essentially more than 1 high. If we get like if we're the captain on these 2.
True.
Yeah, if you own each one, you're at 12, 15,
Both sides?
15 points in possession.
We should try and do the low, but we should put 1 on the low, 1 on that low, 1 on the mid, and then just score on high.
This one hasn't come off though, has it?
So our first 3 cycles would be
You're not gonna score on there, right?
what?
You're not gonna score on that
No.
ground junction, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
Josh, you did it to your right.
It's wild. This is a fairly light robot, and people run over something and you'll still
Give
feel
them
it
short
around.
listen to
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to wait these robots before we do our summary stream. I think our summary stream is probably gonna be 30 minutes. But that's fine. I think this is an accurate description of what driver practice normally looks like, which is we drive the car around a little bit and then
Yeah.
some brakes and then we stop and fix it.
Yeah. But that's how you do it.
That's how it should be.
That how it usually goes.
It has to be here when it's on, right?
Yeah. Just above from the position. Or
Yeah, like one thing above.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Again, for listing things. Yeah.
Oh.
Here was like
Alright, you guys, can you picture your robot?
Yes,
Okay.
see.
Alright. A minute 30.
Baffled? Yeah.
We're going high goal now.
Yes, we did.
Got 1 minute. Woo. 45 seconds. Ooh. 30 seconds.
Yeah, next second.
20 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
That felt like a power play match.
Yeah.
That, I think that's what matches will be like. Okay.
So we both have 3 junctions.
Okay.
Oh, they kept us.
Oh no, yeah, no, you guys have 4. Okay.
Okay. So, let's see. So this is 3. Okay.
So that's 6, right?
Yes. Well, we'll do junctions at the end. This is 3, 6. Right? Yeah. And then 6, so 30. So that is 36. And then another one, so 30 or 41.
Yeah.
And then you own 3, 6, 9. So is that 52?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
2 for parking.
2 for parking. 54.
That was way past the time.
It was probably less than 3
That's
seconds
fine.
after.
Hey, we could have scored one more on that. You got that right.
Okay, so 54. And then this is 3, 13, 23, 26. And then 29, 32, 35.
And one behind you.
Yes. 38. I think that's right. That was insanely chaotic.
Yeah, fun.
Alright.
One more. We talk about the
We can do one more if you guys want to. Okay.
Trevor liars.
Oh.
Put it down and like
Yeah.
See if the battery lasts 3 hours.
Yeah. See if you can still raise your lips by the end of this one. Now I have practice, I'll probably be better at being a team player.
Okay.
There's a lot of skill expression in our job.
There it is, yeah. Oh, you have to reset it again?
Yeah, I don't know why we have to do
Just like Peter back there, if you touch the wall. Yeah.
everything's under it.
The touch.
You have control.
No, like the driving.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, yeah, the quad doesn't have to be. 'Cause it's,
Oh,
they're smarter.
Oh,
The RoboClaw is trying to be smarter by setting whatever you power it on at as the center. So it's getting whatever, 1400, and then it thinks 1400 is the middle.